Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block, listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Crabs baseball is on the air. This is Benjamin Schaefer along with Aaron Donaldson. We're thrilled to bring you all the action tonight for the second game of the 2026 season as the Crabs take on the Novato Knicks at another lovely night at the Arcata Ballpark. It was a kind of a one-sided game last night, Aaron.
It was 6 runs in the second for the Crabs, 1 in the fifth, 5 in the eighth. Novato didn't hit the ball at all until the eighth inning and was not able to plate a single run. As far as their lineup goes, though, it looks like a pretty much new lineup tonight. I think there's only two Knicks batting tonight that played last night, so we'll see if they can't be a little bit more productive. Either way, great opening night for the Crabs. It was absolutely packed. The weather was perfect, and the Crabs put runs on the board early and often. It was a lot of fun.
6-run second inning, as you said, and that was the end of it.
Something like 5 doubles, just double and double and double and double and double and double.
Yeah. Ended up 13 to nothing victory. In fact, the Knicks managed only to get one hit in the whole game last night. In fact, they made more errors than they had hits. So
that's right.
We're hoping tonight will be a little bit more competitive ball game.
Yeah, it was. It was a tough night for them. Meanwhile, these Humboldt Crabs are here and ready to play. They're wearing their camouflage tops with the white bottoms. We should read these.
Time for the lineups.
Yeah, the lineups.
Why don't you give us the Knicks to lead us off?
Absolutely. The Novato Knicks are going to be represented first and foremost by Jack Domincelli, the shortstop. Batting second is Justice Brinson, who's the catcher. Brody Miller bats third at first base. Madden White, the designated hitter, is fourth. Drake Poitras batted fifth last night. He'll be batting fifth tonight. He plays right field. Elijah Aguilar is going to play center field. He bats sixth. Landon Dyham bats seventh, plays third base. Ben Mencard at left field is going to bat eighth. Mateo Fitzgerald's going to bat ninth. He's going to play second base. And Kai Bueller, number 10, is going to be throwing the ball at the Crabs tonight.
All right, and for our Crabs, Colton Boardman leads it. Boardman leads it off at second base. Liam Forsyth, returning for his second season with the Crabs, is catching and batting second. Jason Areola at first base bats third. Adam Maynard will be the DH and bat cleanup. Kyron Humphreys in right field bats fifth. Joe Fagan at shortstop bats sixth. Mickey Pickett, third baseman, bats seventh. Nico Taylor in left field bats eighth. Daniel Osborne in center field bats ninth. On the mound for the Crabs, it's Cody Collins.
Starting lineups tonight brought to us by North Coast Audiology, the North Coast Co-op, U.S. Bank in Arcata, and Compass Community Credit Union. It is another beautiful night to play baseball here in Arcata. It is a blue sky. I can see like a few clouds maybe over there towards Sunnybray. And
mostly just a lovely evening.
Yeah, a little bit of haze there on the hills. And again, kind of like Liam was saying, the weather in Arcata right now is going to be low 50s and overcast for the morning and the afternoon. And then it's going to get sunny here in the evening. And here we are.
Breezy night, the wind blowing briskly towards center field. And here is Dominicelli to lead it off. Last night, Dominicelli, well, everybody was 0 for something. He's only got one hit in the whole game, so.
I'm not sure he batted last night. Maybe he did.
He played, yeah.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that's right.
Here's the pitch, and he takes a strike at the knees. 0-1 from Cody Collins. Crabs defensively, it's Collins on the mound. Forsyth is catching. Jason Areola at first. Colton Boardman at second. Joe Fagan at short. Mickey Pickett at third. Here's the 0-1. And he taps it right in front of the plate for a foul ball, 0-2. Nico Taylor in left, Daniel Osborne in center, and Kyron Humphreys in right field.
Novato Knicks wearing gray today with red numbers on the front.
That's a cooler getup than they were wearing yesterday.
I think so, too. Yeah, I agree. And Crabs wearing the blue caps with the white C, the dark blue caps with the white C tonight.
0-2 the count. And the next pitch. Fastball, almost hit him on the back foot.
Cody Collins pitched for the Crabs last year. He pitched in 10 games. He had an ERA of 3.85. He pitched into 21 hits, it looks like. 26 strikeouts with 6 walks.
1-2 pitch. In shallow center field, Osborne on the run, and he makes a basket catch. 1 away.
Just a lazy fly ball out to the center fielder there.
It sounded like it was hit harder than it was.
It really did sound like it had a chance, and then it just kind of dropped on us. Cody Collins from Fortuna High School, currently pitching for Santa Rosa Junior College.
Here's Brinson, the catcher.
Justice Brinson, that's right.
Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike at the knees.
It's really great to get Crabs baseball going again.
Sure
Liam was
is.
talking about how sad it looks when you drive by the field in the offseason, and I felt that. And now the stadium's full of life again. Good stuff.
The 0-2 misses high, just high. 1-1 in the count. I know when the season's getting close because I start dreaming about the game right around March and April. And it's always the same dream. For some reason, I cannot see the game. I'm trying to call the game, and I cannot see the game. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses low, 2-1.
I feel like this is a relatable dream to many people, though they may have never called a game of baseball in their life.
And I'm like, how am I supposed to call the game? I can't even see what's going on.
Well, I'll tell you, Kate, I was telling Kate that I was starting to have dreams that it was like week 4 and I hadn't got to call any Crabs baseball. And I was like, what did I do? Did I make him mad? What's going on? And it was like, no, it's still 2-3 weeks away. Don't worry about it.
2-1 pitch. Fouled out of play.
Seems like both Benjamin and I are worried about missing out on
and
Crabs
often,
baseball.
and often in the dream, the ballpark's really bizarre. It has like really weird dimensions. I had one where it was shaped like it was just like a long racetrack.
Oh, rad.
Yeah. 2-2 the count.
I was reading a bit about the history of the Arcata ballpark, and apparently just out past center field where the mayor's office and all that stuff is, City Hall is and stuff, used to be a racetrack. They used to have cars race out there, I guess. A long time ago, like
really?
the 50s, yeah, the 40s.
It's interesting. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed, got him, took something off, and Brinson way out in front of it. 2 away.
Great start for Crabs pitching tonight. Last night, Aiden Dorsch just pitched a beauty after the first inning. He got into a little bit of trouble in the first, and then after that, almost no-hit them.
Yeah, I think he had just had a little bit of the jitters in the first inning there.
Sure, yeah.
I think a huge crowd last night.
I have 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks,
well,
no
he had
hits.
a no-hitter when he left the game.
He did.
So
I
here's Miller.
heard you talking about it.
Not directly, you didn't. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and he fouls it up against the screen. I don't want it on me.
You didn't seem to be too worried last night, but that was because it was like a collected no-hitter.
By the time when he left the game,
then it's
I didn't
not
care.
a thing anymore.
Well,
okay.
For me, I don't.
Okay.
Collective no-hitter. Come on, what is that?
It's a collective no-hitter. It means they
1-1
didn't hit it. That's what you want. Don't hit it with a stick.
This is high. 1-1. Two outs, nobody on. Top of the first, just getting started. Here's the 1-1, and it just misses high with a fastball. 2-1 the count. Do we have the umpires for tonight's game?
I don't. Do we have the umpires for tonight's game somewhere on a piece of paper? Maybe.
So Stephen Young at home plate. Zach Norton at third. Aaron Lee's over at first. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. Looked like a slider. Just caught the black. And the count goes 2-2 on Miller. Two pitch. That fastball misses high again, and the count goes full.
Kind of quiet without the crabgrass band in the house. Really changes the energy a lot.
Oh, it definitely does, yes. It's definitely a more meditative game, I would say, and quieter when the band is not here. They'll be back tomorrow, though. 3-2 pitch. And he misses away with a slider, and that's going to be a 2-out walk.
Never ideal to walk a hitter, but with 2 outs, it's not the end of the world.
Next up, Knicks designated hitter, number 46, Madden White.
Here's Madden White, the DH.
I do, but I have to keep like this up or else it won't update on the sheet.
Short lead over at first. And the pitch. Ground ball in the hole on the right side. That's going to get through. Miller's going to hold at second.
Just a soft bouncer right through the first, second base gap right there. Clear contact, pure hit. Novato's got 2 on with 2 out.
This is the closest thing to our alley they've had so far.
Well, it's good to see him get a hit in the first inning. After last night,
Have as many hits tonight as they had last night.
That's true.
Here's Poitras, the right fielder.
Poitras batted 5th last night also.
Collins looks out at second. And deals a fastball right down the middle for a called strike.
New management for the Crabs this year, Jeff Giacomini. One of the things I noticed last night is as soon as they got someone on base, he stole a base. It seems like they stole quite a bit last night, and that was something that we noticed last year.
Slider misses away, 1-1. Yeah, I think they're going to be aggressive on the bases if last night was any indication.
Like they were stealing late in the game when they were
Yes,
up
they were.
by.
Well, the Crabs, that's sort of been the Crabs' philosophy for a long time, put pressure on the defense because
Sure.
at this level,
Yeah, things can turn around quick.
yes, they can. Next pitch, big swing and a miss.
Boy, he
1-2.
was chopping at that
Felt
one.
that up here.
Yeah, yeah, you really wanted a piece of that. And it looked like it was just out past the tip of his bat there on the outside of the plate. Need Collins to get out of trouble here.
1-2 the count. From the set, kicks and deals a fastball away, and the count goes even. He's just not getting that fastball in. He's had more success with the slider. So 2-2 the count. First and second, 2 outs. The pitch. Ground ball out to second base. Should end the inning. Boardman scoops. Steps on second, and that does end the inning. No runs. There was a hit. There were no errors, and 2 left. And at the end of half an inning, Knicks nothing. Crabs are coming to bat. This is exciting Crabs baseball on 7.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the first inning, it'll be Boardman, Forsythe, and Areola to lead off for the Crabs against Kai Beeler, right-hander on the mound for the Novato Knicks. It's Beeler on the mound. Brinson is catching. Brody Miller at first. Mateo Fitzgerald at second. Landon Diam at third. Jack Dominicelli is the shortstop. Ben Menard is in left field. It's Elijah Aguilar in center and Drake Poitras in right field for the Knicks.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Elijah Aguilar was the pitcher last night that kind of had a rocky
That's
evening.
right. Well,
It was not great. My guess is he'll be excited to try to get a hit tonight. In Humboldt sports news, Benjamin, you and I are both Cal Poly Humboldt employees, and the rowing team took second at Nationals yesterday, which is pretty
cool.
exciting. Yeah,
Nice.
right behind Western Washington. Just a really, really exciting finish for a exceptional team. They were national champions the year before. Second place this year. Consistency is exciting. Go Jacks.
Number 7, Colton Boardman.
all right, here's Boardman to lead it off.
He doubled, reached on an error, and walked yesterday as the leadoff hitter for the Crabs.
And a big swing and a miss at the first pitch. Beeler sets and deals. That's hit in the air, right center field, playable. Aguilar over to get it, one away.
Again, sounded like it might have had a chance, but just kind of hung up there. Lazy fly ball
If
out
you
to
get
center
a ball
field.
up in that stream tonight towards center field, it's going out because the wind is really blowing.
Yeah, it does seem to
But
be
I
pushing.
think you have to hit it
Liam
a
Forsythe.
bit higher than that to really catch the wind.
Liam's-
Here's Liam Forsythe.
Forsythe was a 286 hitter for the Crabs last year. 26 games, 24 hits, 8 doubles, 1 home run.
Oh, and that pitch is over his head and all the way to the backstop, and it's going to bounce all the way back to the mound. That was one wild ride.
Rendered the catcher obsolete. Try a new baseball. Maybe that was the problem.
That was like one of those pitchbacks I used to have when I was a kid. All those nets that they would.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love my pitchback.
Forsythe from Southeast Missouri State. Second year as a Crab. Third year as a Crab? No, it was Kiwanosaurus that's the third year maybe.
I don't think any of them are third year.
Oh, I thought I heard
I don't
you say
know.
last
The
night.
years run together, honestly. For me.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
1-1 the count now to Forsythe.
Well, you started in 1998.
That's right.
Okay.
I wasn't on the radio, though. I got my first year on the radio was 99.
Okay.
I weaseled my way onto being Hoax color man. Next pitch is hit foul, 1 and 2. Before that, I was just the scorer, the official scorer.
Are any of those calls archived anywhere that you know about?
Maybe.
That would be amazing.
Maybe.
Got to find it. Need Benjamin's first play call with the Humboldt Crabs.
1 and 2 the count. That's lined in the left center field.
There it is.
That's going to drop for a hit. Over to get it is Aguilar. He's going to hold up as the throw comes into second. That was probably a wise
Yeah,
choice.
he lobbed it out to left center, and he was thinking about trying to push on second base, which is like trying to run through a tunnel with an oncoming train. You don't want to do that. There's nowhere to go. It's coming right back towards you. So
First baseman, number
great hit for
35,
Forsythe,
Jason
though.
Arriola.
Just a little blooper.
So here's Arriola. Another left-handed hitter. And fastball misses away.
Arriola batted 6th for the Crabs last night. 2 doubles and a walk. Part of that double run that put the Crabs way out front in the second.
Yeah, I think they had 5 doubles in
Yeah.
that inning last night.
It was just one after
Batted
another.
around. They batted
Just-
around twice. in
They
the
batted
game.
around twice last night, yeah.
The 1-0 fastball misses away again. 2-0. And a Menyard on deck.
It's exciting. The Crabs took second in the Pacific Empire League Championship last year, third the year before that. Everybody's hoping we got another shot at it this year. It's going to take a lot of offense to do that, I think.
2-0. Ooh, waved at and missed an off-speed pitch. That
Same.
was nasty. He was way out in front of that. 2-1.
Pacific Empire League play doesn't start until 16th, 17th, 18th of June when they go play Lincoln. The Potters come to town the 27th, 28th of June.
Next pitch is hit high in the air down the right field line. It's going to go foul, but
Oof.
it's
Yep.
over the fence.
It is over
Foul.
the fence.
Just
It
yanked
missed
it
a home run by maybe 12, 13 feet there. Just
right over the bullpen.
it would have been the first home run for these Humboldt Crabs.
2-2 the count.
Forsythe had 1 home run for the Crabs last year.
This is Arriola.
Oh, this is Arriola. I'm sorry.
And the next pitch misses outside. So the count full now to Arriola. Forsythe's over at first.
There he is.
Three and two the count. Runner goes. The pitch is way outside. So Crab's got something going now with 1 out. Runners on first and second for the cleanup hitter, Adam Enyart.
Enyart, one of the standout hitters for the Crab last year, hit .363 in 39 games. He had 157 at-bats, drove in 44 runs, 57 hits, 14 doubles, 7 homers, and 28 strikeouts.
That's an absurd number of RBIs.
He can bash the ball. Is he the one that put it on the roof of City Hall last year? Somebody did that.
Maybe.
That was pretty exciting.
Here's the pitch. And he takes high and inside.
He's got these pink and turquoise gloves on.
And they match his shin guard.
Shin guard, yeah, I just saw that.
Got a whole matching getup over there. That's cool.
Kind of contradicts the camouflage top. Bit of a standout.
The 1-0 hit hard on the ground, foul, wide of third.
Just kind of got out in front of that one and rolled over the top of it. Sent it bouncing towards third.
Yep, camouflage. The look that says I'm going to sneak up on you and kill you.
With bright pink and turquoise gloves and white pants. Every year, Benjamin and Aaron are going to wonder at the camouflage top white pant combo. Just seems conflicted.
1-1 the count. Oh, breaking pitch taken for a strike. That was a good pitch.
That was a
1 and 2.
great
Just
pitch.
caught the outside corner.
Yeah. Had some pretty good movement on it, too.
The 1-2 to Enyart, high inside. That evens the count. Forsythe out at second, Arriola at first, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Crabs threatening the score. The 2-2. He fooled a little bit on that breaking pitch and hits it foul into the right field picnic area.
Enyart getting pieces of it, but just not quite able to square it up.
That one fooled him. He just swung. That was more of a defensive swing. At the
Sure,
last
protecting with 2 strikes. Big opportunity here to put the Crabs out in front.
The 2-2 hammered
That
in
might
left
do it.
center field and deep, and that is going to be caught near the warning track. Forsythe's going to go to third. 2 away.
Well, it's a productive out.
That was hit to the deepest part of the ballpark, though, and
It was.
he hit it hard, but sort of died out there.
Yeah, Elijah Aguilar had to run back to get it, but he caught it well before the warning track.
So here's Kyron Humphreys. And he hits a slow roller out towards short. It's going to be trouble. Long throw to first isn't going to be in time. The run's going to come in. Throw down to third. And they got him. The run counts. And the Crabs end the inning with 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors. And 1 left. And at the end of 1, Crabs lead 1-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second inning, it'll be Aguilar, Diham, and Menard for the Novato Knicks. The Crabs leading 1-0.
Humphreys struck out twice, reached with an error and a walk last night. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that's his first hit as a Humboldt Crab, and it plated a run. Crabs up 1-0 after a pretty productive first inning. A couple of hits, productive out. Would have been nice to see him have some more opportunities without pushing that run to third base, but you can't really blame him for going for it once they had to take that throw over to first. The shortstop just had a really tough throw to first base, and then.
Well, also given the way the game ended last night, and you know it's early, you might as well take some risks, right?
Might as well take some risks. No shortage of scoring opportunities for the Crabs last night, that's for sure.
So here's Aguilar, left-handed hitter. Collins rocks and comes home, and he shows bunt and takes the pitch in the dirt.
Crabs fans, you got to make sure you check out this new documentary, Lose Team, the story of the Humboldt Crabs, coming out. You can find showtimes at the Minor Theater Saturday and Monday, June 6th and June 8th. I'm going to the 6:30 showing on Monday, June 8th. It's directed by Connor Fitzgerald, written and directed
1-0 misses inside, 2-0.
by Connor Fitzgerald, who created another baseball documentary, including Plum, A Baseball Life, made that in 2021 about Bill Plummer. Just one of the only pieces of media that I'm aware of about Crabs baseball history, and I, for one, am just really excited to see that documentary.
We did make one many years ago. We made
Okay.
a documentary, 2-0 misses inside,
I'll have to
3-0.
find that. Do you know what that's called?
I don't remember what it was called.
If anybody out there in the internet world on YouTube knows what the Crabs documentary is called, let us know in the chat. I'd be eager to dig that thing up and take a look at it. Either way, I sent an email to Connor Fitzgerald, and he was kind enough to respond back. I'll give you some of his insights.
3-0 pitch is a strike on the outside corner.
Making that documentary as we go through the game. But one of the things that was really cool was he talked about how his interview with Mark Harkey, who's the Yankees bullpen coach and played for the Crabs in '85, was one of the first interviews that he got, and that's what
cool.
really put the project in motion.
3-1 is in there, belt high on the inside corner for another called strike, and the count goes full.
Currently a cameraman filming like Major League Baseball games and football games and things like that, filming the athletics. Just seems like a pretty exciting person. Lose Team, the story of the Humboldt Crabs.
3-2 pitch, tapped foul towards third.
Benjamin, do you know who the first Humboldt Crab was that ever played in Major League Baseball?
I don't think I do. 3-2. And he fouls that one out of play.
I didn't until I read the Lost Coast Journal interview with Connor Fitzgerald. Fan missed a foul ball.
That's
Benjamin
not
is
even
shocked.
Barely worth noting anymore.
He is shocked. We were saying we could have one of those rowdy ball rules where if a fan catches it, it's out, because it would never apply here at the Arcade Ball.
Worst fielding fans in the world. 3-2 the count.
Benjamin makes his feelings known on this issue.
And that one's fouled out of play out towards the bus stop. So good at bat for Aguilar here. He's really hanging in there.
The answer
Fouling off
is
some good pitches.
John Oldham. John Oldham in 1954 was drafted by the Cincinnati Reds as a pitcher. He only appeared as a pinch runner in 1956, but he was technically a major league player.
Yep. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And he foul tips that one. Fastball inside. That got a little bit of the umpire, but he's fine.
Yeah, Stephen Young just taking one off the inside of his leg
A lot
there.
of pitches is at bat. That's, let's see, that's like
Aguilar's working, yeah.
3, 4, 5. That's 8 pitches already. And the 3-2.
Looks like Jack finally made it.
High, and he draws the walk. That was a fine at bat. So Aguilar aboard with nobody out here in the top of the second. And here's Diam, third baseman.
Already Novato with 2 walks and a run, putting up a little bit more of a fight than we saw last night. Cody Collins looking to shut this opportunity down. Like to see a double play ball right here.
pitch is ground ball to second, could be two. Tosses
That's it.
to second for one, back to first,
right.
and Aaron gets his wish.
That's exactly right. Bounced right out to the second baseman there for the Humboldt Crabs. And that's Colton Boardman, and him and Joe Fagan, the shortstop, just made quick work of that, firing over to first base. No problem.
Next up, left fielder, number 38, Ben Mincard.
Here's Ben McCard, the left fielder. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the second inning. Crabs leading 1-0. And the pitch, and he takes a fastball high.
Crabs had a couple opportunities last night for double plays and just had a few misses, like a missed transition on one and a throw that just wasn't quite right. Good to see him getting that one worked out. I mean, it's a new team of players, you know, and they're all just trying to figure each other out still.
Yeah, especially that double play combination.
Not easy.
1-0 slider misses low. Two-0. Hit foul. Drifting towards the seats, and it falls untouched.
He caught it on the bounce.
Now that's like a huge victory here. Someone catches the ball on the bounce or picks it up off the cement.
Last night, Benjamin pointing out the gentleman lifting the ball up over his head after picking it up off the cement. I'm just not sure that's how that's supposed to go. Boy, it's a good thing they don't play the radio broadcast here in the stadium.
2-1. Hits him.
I'm not sure the professor would be as popular as he is if all of the local fans.
Hey, I'm just calling the facts. I mean, what can you want me to say? I mean,
if you want him to be nicer, you have to catch the baseball. That's how it goes.
I mean, they're great fans otherwise. I mean, you know, they're great fans. They just can't catch the ball.
They just can't catch the ball. It's true. Ever since I've been calling these games with you, this is my 3rd year doing this, and ever since you pointed it out, I myself have noticed it. Last night there was one that landed several feet. I had no chance, but there was no one there. Just nobody.
So here's Fitzgerald with a runner first and 2 outs. Pitches in the dirt. Dirt nicely blocked by Forsythe.
Yeah, Forsythe did a really good job getting to that one, and also maybe just kind of missed opportunity by the runner on first.
So 1-0 to Fitzgerald, the second baseman. Did not play last night. Toss over to first, not really a pickoff throw. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second inning. Crabs up 1-0. It'll be Fagan, Pickett, and Taylor to bat against Kai Beeler.
Trace O'Brien, Liam Warner, Finn Warner, Benjamin Schaefer, and myself, Aaron Donaldson, here in the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth. Just really excited to have you along for another season of Crabs baseball. 82nd year playing baseball here on the North Coast. The longest active non-professional baseball team in the world, you were saying last night. I know the longest active college summer team in the country. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's fun to think of how many people have come to watch a baseball game here at the Arcata Ballpark. I started doing some homework about this field here. I'll be sharing that throughout the game too, and it's a long time with a lot of
here,
people.
but initially the Crabs did not play in Arcata. They played in Eureka.
Oh, interesting. When did they move here?
I believe.
Do you know that?
I don't know, but I know there used to be a ballpark over on 15th Street in Eureka.
Okay.
Pitch to Fagan, misses high. It's 1-0. First appearance as a member of the Crabs. And he hits that one in the left field shallow. That's going to drop for a base hit.
First appearance is a hit. You like to see that. Great way to introduce yourself to the Crabs faithful.
Got a pitch in on the hands and just lofted it over third base.
Missing no opportunities here.
So here's Mickey Pickett also debuting for the Crabs.
Next up, third baseman, number 13, Mikey Pickett.
Oh, Mikey Pickett.
See,
okay.
I've written Mickey several times, and it is in fact
Mikey
Pickett.
Pickett.
Yep, I've
Okay.
been making the same mistake myself, and I will apologize in advance for when I make it later.
And a pitch. And Pickett takes a breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate, belt high for a strike.
Pickett from Fresno State University. First year with these Humboldt Crabs.
The 0-1, and he fouls that one out of play out onto F Street.
That was another one inside.
One foul. That foul ball brought to you by Wild Clever.
I haven't seen that movie, but I know that
0-2 the count. Fagan with a modest lead over at first. And the next pitch is high and inside.
Seems to be working the inside of the plate, does Buehler. I saw it.
Yes, well, that Fagan's hit was a fastball off the hands.
That's it. And the last two, Pickett fouled one off the inside, and that one there just about trimmed his mustache.
1-2 the count. Runner goes. The pitch is high. The throw down to second hits the pitcher in the back, and Karam's out till short. So that'll be a stolen base for Fagan, and that hit Buehler square in the back.
It did. It was just a missed opportunity there for the catcher for the Knicks. And as we were
I
talking
think
about,
he's supposed to duck.
I think it is. Probably supposed to be a little bit better teamwork there in either capacity, but
I think the idea is the pitcher ducks when
he is
pitch
supposed to
goes out
get
there.
down. That's true. He just kind of turned and looked to see what happened,
2-2
and
the
he was the
count.
last person to find out.
Here's the pitch, and that's fouled out towards the concession area.
As we were saying before the game, though, Crabs getting aggressive, stealing early. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. This is a great opportunity.
2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away again. Now he's going outside.
That one was outside, that's right. Pickett just making them work here. The bottom of the second inning. Got to be 7 or 8 pitches by now.
And the pitch. Again, he fouls it away.
Just enough of it to stay alive.
Either a long look in. Now he sets. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls it away again.
Is that the third foul in a row now, I think?
Fourth, I think.
Fourth? That's correct.
All right, so we'll do it again with the count even. Nobody out, Fagan out at second. Here's the pitch. And again, he fouls it away.
Cross 11th pitch at the at-bat, Liam says?
Yeah, it's a long at-bat.
That's a lot of work.
Had a couple long at-bats already tonight.
Other Pacific Empire League action going off today. The Medford Rogues are playing the Seattle Cheney Studs, and they're up 2-1 in the top of the second. Lincoln Potter's up over the Chico Lone Wolves 4-0 in the top of the fourth.
2-2. Hammered right at the third baseman. He drops it. He's going to pick it up and throw to first. Not in time. Oh, that was almost a great play by Diam, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, it was a tough situation. He was able to knock it down there, which kept Joe Fagan stuck at second base. Just an outstanding at bat from Mickey Pickett there,
Absolutely.
Mikey Pickett there. Just staying alive, and finally connecting with one and putting enough zip on it to give the third baseman a lot to handle.
Yep, just popped right out of his glove. So You got my joke last night about Batter Gibb staying alive.
Yeah,
Went right past whatever Liam's head. Like,
it was a Bee Gees joke.
of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm 47. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
right. Yeah.
Sorry.
These kids up here in the booth. Heard of the Bee Gees.
The new supply of threads, among things, we got zip-up sweaters, new hats, and the return of bucket
Conference out on the mound,
red birch bark.
and now they break it up.
Listen, that was a missed reference, but to his credit, Liam Warner's got some pretty good music selections going on here at the Arcata Ballpark before gameplay starts, so we can't give him too much trouble for missing that one.
Yeah, he missed the whole disco era.
Left fielder, number 6, Nico Taylor.
Here's Nico Taylor, the left fielder. First and second now for the Crabs, nobody out.
Had a rough night last night, did Taylor. Just a bunch of marginal calls for strikeouts.
Yeah, he did have a rough night.
I think he did the right thing by taking each
Throw
of
back to
those.
second.
Each time Nico Taylor took, I was right there with him, and he struck out both times it happened, and you could tell he was pretty upset.
Well, neither one of them were strikes. So.
No, that was very much the
Yeah.
point. Yeah. It's tough when it happens to you once, but when it happens to you more than once in a game, it's just got to feel personal at that point.
And now another turn towards second, but no throw, nobody covering.
Nobody there.
Now the fans starting to get to hassle Beeler.
Liam explaining the rules about balking to the cheerful Arcata crowd.
And he shows bunt and takes inside.
Had to get out of the way of that one. More work on the inside from Beeler here.
So 1-0 now to Taylor. The 1-0. There's a breaking pitch over the heart of the plate for a called strike. Wasn't bunting that time.
No.
One and one. And the next pitch, little tapper back towards the mound. Beeler will go to first. So it's the same as a sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, it's a productive out again in either capacity, and they avoid the double play, which is what you really need to do in that situation. So it's 1 out, but still 2 on for Humboldt. Both runners in scoring position, which are with a great opportunity for the Crabs to open it up here.
So here's Osborne. So Fagan at third, Pickett at second. 1 away.
Osborne struck out, was hit by a pitch last night. Be great to see him get a big hit here.
And the pitch. He shows bunt, and it's a good one, but it rolls foul.
Ooh, that was a good bunt, and it just took a little bit of a left-hand turn. It had exactly the rate of speed that you wanted to just kind of dribble away from both the catcher and the pitcher, but it just could not stay fair. Great look by Osborne there. A lot of early bunt shows going on here with these Crabs. Benjamin, you have an opinion on that? Little small ball here, just trying to move people around and scrape a couple runs together. Is that a little too conservative after last night, or?
For me, the bunt is a very specialized tool that you might use in the 9th inning or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, before they messed the whole before they started putting runners on, but they made it even more or less useless now. But
Oh, I see.
but I would generally not use it early. There's a little tapper back out to short. Run's going to score. It'll plate the out at first, and it's 2-0 Crabs.
Well, just kind of a little chopping hit there by Daniel Osborne, but it is just enough time to get Joe Fagan across. 2-0. Go Crabs, go.
On the play,
Leading the lineup for
Pickett goes to
Crabs,
third.
Number 7, Colton Boardman.
on the other hand, Osborne was the 9 hitter.
Right.
So
Rolling it over to the top of the
I can
batting
see
order,
that.
perhaps. Okay.
here's the pitch. Fastball inside to Boardman. Boardman flied out his first at bat. The 1-0. High and away, 2-0. And also, at this level of play, it's often they're just working on their skills anyway.
Sure.
So it's not so much about strategy often.
It could be just seeing who you got and what they got, and if
Yeah,
they can,
that's right.
what they look
Can
like
lay
when they
down
try
a
to put a
button.
button on.
Exactly,
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense. This point in the game, all these new players coming
That's
in.
right. 2-0 is down low, just missed. Low 3-0.
You don't want the first game time experience to be when it really is like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
like all or
yeah,
nothing kind
right.
of situation. Makes sense.
So it's important to remember that here, or they're not. It's not the major leagues. 3-0 pitch, and he walks him on 4 pitches.
We'll take it.
So here's Forsythe. He singled in his first at bat. Runners on the corners now for the Crabs.
Number 5.
2 are out.
Forsythe.
Crabs really making Beeler work here in the second inning. They got into pitching trouble last night early and had to go through a whole bunch of different
You know,
people.
he's thrown a lot of pitches already.
He has.
Runner first goes. The pitch is a strike. The throw, no throw down the second. So Boardman.
Justice Brinson made
Steals
a
it.
pretty clean transition there, but just didn't make
He
the
didn't
throw.
have a chance to get Boardman.
I'm wondering, oh, okay. I was also noticing the pitcher didn't get down, and I was wondering maybe that might have had something
And
to do with it.
also, you know, you throw down the second, and the guy from third
That's it.
breaks for home.
He's got an opportunity. He's just
Yeah.
waiting for you to try that.
Crabs have pulled out on teams before, so here's the 0-1, and that breaking pitch misses away. 1-1. With 2 outs, you know, it's not really worth it.
Yeah, just keep it. So many things can go wrong throwing it out there to second base.
Ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards third, should end the inning. And toward first, he throws it away. And 2 runs are going to come in, and Forsythe will go to second. That's too bad for the Knicks. That's an error on Diam. He just threw that in the dirt, and it kicked right off first baseman Miller's glove and bounced high over the fence, I think, even.
Well, that steal by Colton Boardman really put the Crabs in a great situation for that error. I mean, it's a costly error in either case with the runner on third base, but with Colton Boardman stealing second right before that and him taking off on contact, the minute that ball was lost, it was a 2 RBI error. Just a painful situation. Crooked number in the bottom of the second for the Crabs. Go, Crabs, go.
There's a breaking pitch in there for a strike to Arriola. Does not get the RBI for that, though.
Well, it was still a productive hit.
That's right.
Error.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air, foul territory,
Should
third
do it.
base side, and nobody's going to get it. It's going to drop fair.
It's fair.
Another run is going to score. And I don't know if the wind caught that or what. At the last second, Dominicelli tried to make the catch. I don't know. Diam was over to get it. At any rate, nobody got it.
It was a weird angle of attack for number 6, Landon Diam there. He was coming around from out of play into play, like the ball was kind of moving on him, and then he went to the ground.
Yeah.
And then Dominicelli was there, and he missed it. Last night in the first inning, there was a dropped fly ball by the Knicks a little further out into left field there. That didn't play to run for the Crabs, but it was a costly situation.
So 5-0 Crabs now, and here's the next pitch. It's a fastball inside to Enyart, who flied to center his first at bat. And that was a tough break for the Knicks as well, because with 2 outs, Forsythe took off with the pitch. And so
Right.
by the time the ball landed, he was crossing home plate.
Right. And with both of those players missing it, it just sat there on the grass.
The 1-0 breaking pitches on the outside corner for a strike.
It's not very often you see the ball just plop on the grass and just sit there like a rock.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
right. Didn't roll or anything.
No.
It
Just stopped.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch, and there's a grounder to third. He's got it. He throws to first, and that time it's in time for the third out. Before the Crabs, they get 4 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and 1 left, and at the end of 2, they lead 5-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, we are back. Top of the 3rd inning. It'll be the top of the order for the Knicks. Domenicelli, Brinson, and Miller with the Crabs leading 5-0. This game looking, in terms of the score, a little bit like last night's game.
The Knicks have been a little bit more productive. They do, in fact, have a hit on the board, and they've also got a couple of walks. They've been getting people into position and making the pitchers work a little bit more, but just nothing to show for it on the scoreboard yet. 5-0.
Well, a couple of defensive lapses really hurt.
Temperature dropping.
And they made 4 errors
quickly
last night, so you know,
right.
defense has been a lack
been a thing.
thereof has been a big part of their game.
Right.
So here's Domenicelli. He flied to center his first at bat, and he takes a fastball in the dirt.
Temperature dropping pretty quick, and the breeze picking up here. Shade starting to make its way just past the baseline. Yeah, Benjamin put his coat on. I've got a couple more innings left.
1-0, base hit in the right field.
There we go.
So leadoff runner aboard here in the 3rd inning for the Knicks. Here's Brinson, 0 for 1.
Next up, number 31, Justice Brinson.
Here's the pitch, and he hits one in the left field for a base hit. So the Knicks
showing up now.
Got something going here with nobody out in the 3rd. Back-to-back singles. And here's Miller, walked his first appearance. And this guy, I think, could put them back in the game in a hurry.
Is it me, or is he just really tall?
He's really tall. I think he's really tall. It looks like he could really.
He's the kind of guy that takes 3 steps
drive the ball.
First base.
And the pitch, slider taken for a strike on the outside corner. That was a nasty pitch.
I mean, all these fellows are taller than I am. It's not a high bar, but he's
probably about, I bet he's about 6'5" at least. Collins looks out at second. And the next pitch, slider away. 1-1.
Tight spot for Cody Collins. Need to stay in front of the batters here and try to keep him in the infield. Nobody out. You want to try to keep those runners from making their way over to 3rd.
1-1. Check swing. Did he go around? Yep. This is the first base umpire.
Took a beat, but called it a strike. Collins stays in front.
One and 2 the count. First and second, nobody out for the Knicks. Top of the 3rd inning, Crabs up 5-0, and there's a fastball that rides high. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that just missed. Slider away.
Tight
And the
spot
count
now.
goes full, yeah. Puts this guy on.
Full count.
And we
2
got bases
on.
loaded, nobody out.
Nobody out, right. 5-run lead can disappear pretty quick in those circumstances.
The 3-2 line in the left center field for a base hit. The runner is going to have to hold, but now they're raising home as the ball is dribbled by Taylor, and that's going to make it 5-1. That's going to be a single and an error on Nico Taylor.
Well, just kind of a tough situation there, but the hit was just past the shortstop's glove. Joe Fagan didn't quite reach out for it. He might have been able to get a piece of it. I don't know that he had a play to catch it, though. It's just a kind of a reaching hit there. He's such a lanky hitter. He was able to get out and hit that one just out into the gap. Novato is on the board. They cracked the goose egg.
First time in the series. So still nobody out, and here's White. He singled his first at bat. And the pitch. Ooh, that was a nice slider that catches the outside corner knee high.
That was a really great pitch.
0-1.
Got a great view here from the Blue Lake Casino media booth, and that thing just moved.
The 0-1 check swing. They appeal yet again. That time he did not go around. The 1-1. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Blew it right past him.
Another one just drifted to the outside there and kept it just past the tip of the bat.
Yeah, it seemed like he had a little more on that one.
Yeah, just working him a little bit further out, it looks like. Trying to open up the zone.
White with a big cut. 1-2 to count to White. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped.
Just had him fooled there. He kind of
Absolutely.
a little bit of a golf swing low and away, and that was just another one out there. No problem.
So
Really
one away
great.
now.
Great strikeout there. Needed that.
Here's Poitras getting to a fielder's choice his first at bat. So Brinson out at second, Miller at first. A run is in. It's 5-1 Crabs.
Second strikeout of the game.
And there's the fastball, misses high and away.
Really needed it. When you have 2 on in this situation, no outs is a real precarious spot. 1 out, you're a double play away from getting out of the inning. No problem.
Look out at second. And Collins deals. Breaking pitch hit on the ground is short. And, he boots it and it kicks into
boy.
left field. The runner's coming around. Here comes the throw to the plate. He's
Get
a
him.
dead duck.
Toasted. Toasted. Can't blame him for going for it, but he just did not have the leap that he needed to make that happen.
Wasn't even close.
And it was definitely a missed opportunity by the shortstop, but you got to give it to him for picking it up and making that throw.
That third base call there was sort of like the Giants' third base coach. Maybe we no chance. So that's an error, by the way, on Fagan to allow Poitras to go to first. Second error of the inning for the Crabs.
And that was
And
Justice
here's
Brinson
Aguilar.
that was caught coming home.
And Brinson was thrown out at the plate, 6-2. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Aguilar walked his first appearance. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Yeah, I hear the Giants calling his third base coach now. they're kind of coaching.
Giants have all sorts of things going on with them this year.
The 0-2 foul up against the screen. I mean, there was no chance for him to score. He was out by a good 3 feet.
Yeah, it really was one of those situations where you really shouldn't have just gone for it. I mean, the throw was good, but it wasn't like a laser beam.
Didn't need to be.
Right to where it needed to be. No, it just little toss and catch there, and then he kind of, Forsythe had like 3 or 4 steps to kind of look at him coming down the baseline.
Nice. We have nice clean baseball.
Giants are down 4-0 to the Rockies.
Simple baseball with
Oh,
a
boy.
new stat system.
Dodgers are down 1-0 to the Phillies, top of the second.
The difference is the Dodgers have a chance to come back.
Yeah. Well, I believe you're supposed to say the back-to-back world champion Dodgers, Benjamin.
0-2, swung on and missed, got him, just waved at a pitch down and away. That ends the inning. But for the Knicks, they got a run on 3 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left, and at the end of 2.5, it's 5-1 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We are back. Bottom of the 3rd inning for the Crabs will be the top of the order. Boardman, Forsythe, and Areola. 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Knicks.
Errors costing both teams in this game. The Crabs, I think, fortunate just to get away with 1 run as a result
That's
of those
right.
errors last inning.
Definitely.
Just a really tough time to error. Sometimes it's like there's nobody on, it doesn't really matter. But when you got 2 on and 1 out, that can just be a really costly time to give opportunities to the other team. And the Crabs were fortunate enough. 2 key strikeouts there by Cody Collins to keep the Crabs out of too much trouble.
Lights are coming on at the ballpark. Another great night.
It's beautiful.
We've been blessed with 2 very pretty nights for baseball, although it has been cold and windy.
Cold and windy, he says, from Southern California. It's like 47 degrees and breezy. You know, there are places in the world that have winter, Benjamin.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen that.
Yeah, snow falls from the sky sometimes.
I have seen snow once or twice. That's about it. Yeah.
Back for your Humble Crabs, number 8, Kyron Humphreys.
So here's Kyron Humphreys lead. I had it was top of the order. It's not. It's Humphreys leading off. It's the heart of the order leading off. And Humphreys takes a pitch low. Humphreys singled at his first at bat.
Started the scoring for the Crabs with that hit. Got the first RBI of the game.
The 1-0. Fastball right down the middle. He thought about going around and takes it instead for a strike. Got some action out in the Crabs bullpen. Right-hander warming out there. The Knicks bullpen is silent. 1-1. Ooh,
That
just missed low, I
Pretty
guess.
good to me.
2-1.
One of the downsides of the camouflage jerseys is you can't see the numbers on the jerseys either, which is, again, a little frustrating. Maybe do camo pants and white jerseys.
It's 2-1.
The 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball right there at the knees. 2-2. Now to Humphreys.
It's 2-2.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. They're going to have to throw down the first to complete the play. He was badly fooled on that breaking pitch.
Yeah, not a very competitive swing there.
1 away. That's the first strikeout
Well, I was talking about
for
the
Beeler.
email questions I sent Connor Fitzgerald about Lou's team, the story of the Humboldt Crabs. I asked him what his history with the Crabs is. He was born in Eureka and lived in Arcata, he said. He talks about growing up, coming to Crabs games, like 8 years old, getting a ball from Matt Nutter just over by the Crabs dugout. Just little tiny things like that. making a big difference to him when he was a kid.
There's a pop fly on the infield. It's the second baseman, Fitzgerald, calling for it. He's got it for out number 2. 1 pitch, 1 out to Joe Fagan.
He says Oscar Lopez, who played for the Crabs in the 1990s and went to Fresno State, once pulled a game ball out of his back pocket and signed it for his brother. And, you know, he points out that it's probably not the best thing to be giving away game-worthy balls as players, especially with a team like the Crabs. Doesn't have an MLB budget going for it, but it made a huge impact on him growing up. And just, again, talking about the generations of folks that have grown up with the Crabs.
Mikey Pickett is hit by the first pitch he looks at this inning. So he'll trot down the first with 2 away, and Nico Taylor to the bat.
Next up, number 6, Nico Taylor.
I think it was Oscar Lopez. That was the first year, I believe, that I was here in the booth with the Crabs, and I think he set the record that year for hit by pitch.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure that was Oscar Lopez. That was a great year. Pitch misses away, 1-0. I think the Crabs were 45-3 that year.
Well, Connor talks about also in this email having Crabs players over to his house for barbecue and playing wiffle ball in the yard. And it's like that's the kind of thing that summer college baseball.
Runner goes. The 1-0 is inside to throw down the second. He's a dead
Got
duck.
him.
Inning over for the Crabs. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 3, they lead 5-1. Stay tuned. Aaron's going to be along to bring you the middle innings. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM.
It is the Knicks.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 4th inning. It'll be Diam, Menkard, and Fitzgerald for the Knicks. And here's Aaron.
Thank you, Benjamin. It is 5-1. Humboldt Crabs over the Novato Knicks. It was 1 in the first, 4 in the second. Novato scored their run in the third. That's the first run that they have scored in this now 2-game series. They will be back again to play these Crabs tomorrow. I think it's another 7 o'clock game, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a daytime baseball game tomorrow. Benjamin will be happy. He likes those daytime baseball games. The Humboldt Eagles are in town to face these Humboldt Crabs for a Wednesday game at 7 p.m. That's on June 3rd. 1 week from today, the South Bay Storm are going to be in town. They are here for a 3-game stand, 5, 6, and 7, 7 o'clock, 6:30, 12:30, respectively. Crabgrass Band is going to be here for the Friday games and the Sunday games. They come for the Wednesday games, it looks like. You know, there's just a lot of energy here at the beginning of the season. And Benjamin, you talk about how every year people say they want to go see the Crabs play when the season is over. You blink and you miss it.
That's right.
Like, it is a short season.
It's only 8 weeks.
I'm looking at the schedule now and just thinking of how much ball there is to play. But, man, it goes fast. So that's going to bring up Landon Dyham, the third baseman for the Novato Knicks. He hit into a double play in the second inning. If I'm not mistaken, it is still Cody Collins out there pitching. For the well, it could be a new pitcher, number 12.
Oh,
yeah, we got a new
You're
pitcher.
right.
We're going to figure out who that is.
This is Nathan Bunyard.
Up and back for the Novato Knicks.
Nathan Bunyard pitching now for these Humboldt Crabs.
His debut for the Crabs. Bunyard comes to us from
That's outside bounces, but corralled by the
Santa
catcher.
Rosa Junior College.
One ball, no strikes on Dyham. Here's the windup and the pitch. That is also outside and in the dirt. Liam Forsyth just happened to corral 2 pitches in a row here. 2-0 for Nathan Bunyard. Bunyard gets the call he wants. At the belt, winds and delivers. That's down the middle, right back to the pitcher. Pitcher shows it to the first baseman, underhand tosses it, 1 away.
Our first Crabs pitching change of the game brought to you by North Coast Co-op.
North Coast Co-op does bring us the first Crabs pitching change of the game.
Next up, number 38.
It's going to bring up Ben Mencard, the left fielder. He was hit by a pitch in the second.
They honestly had very little to do with it, other than sponsoring it.
Which I would say is having a lot to do with
I mean,
bringing
yeah, we
Crabs
appreciate,
baseball
of course.
to
but
there.
I just mean,
That's right.
I'm just pointing out that they're not literally out on the field bringing the guy in.
So literal, Benjamin.
Yes. But they are great sponsors.
Here's the pitch to Mencard, and that's low and away. 1 ball. We really appreciate all the sponsors here at Crabs Baseball, and there are a lot of them this year, and that is great. It just means a lot of names we got to remember to say here in the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth.
Well, like the Bear River Casino.
That one is going to hit him right on the elbow. He tries to get away from it, does not. Is going to have to walk this one off a little bit. Did it hit his bat? He's still standing there.
Yep.
I guess
called
maybe
it a foul ball.
Yeah, must have hit his bat. All right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left fielder for the Knicks, batting right-handed. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle for a strike. 1-2. Pitching with a 4-run advantage early, you just want to keep pressuring the batter to put the ball in play, give your defense a chance. Ooh,
Good
that was
pitch.
outside, but he calls it as a strike. Takes the walk. First strikeout.
Vaya con Dios.
Next up, number 7, Mateo Fitzgerald.
How did the first batter make it out?
The first batter went out 1-3. That's here in the Arcata ballpark. I'm not sure about what's going on your phone, but. Here's the pitch now to Mateo Fitzgerald. And
I just won 6-0.
that's outside
if you
for a
want the
ball.
score on the.
So proud of you.
It's a really big deal. Next pitch to Fitzgerald. Here is low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Benjamin is a good multitasker. He loves baseball so much. It's understandable. And here's the pitch there. That one is flown way out to right field. And in comes the right fielder making the catch just right where the shade is hitting the grass there. No problem. That is 3 away. So it is 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Crabs, 5 runs, or for Novato, 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street in beautiful downtown Arcata, California. The Humboldt Crabs are up 5-1 against the Novato Knicks. The sun is making its way across the infield. It is a clear and beautiful night. Our ballpark is situated just west of 101. You can see cars heading north and south there, just past the left field wall. We got the Arcata Plaza nearby. We got City Hall nearby. It's a beautiful spot if you've ever been here to Arcata. This is going to bring up Nico Taylor, then Osborne, then Boardman. Rolling over the bottom to the top of the order for the Crabs. Taylor was out 1-3 in the second. Ooh, he swings at the first pitch he sees, and he lines that right down the third base line. This is an outstanding opportunity. He's trucking around first base, makes it into second, sliding. Probably could have made it standing up. The pitch was not where it needed to be. First pitch, swinging double for Nico Taylor.
Right over the bag, down the line.
Yeah, he got something he was looking for right away, and he just hacked it. So that's going to bring up Daniel Osborne. He hit out 6-3 in the second. He's got an opportunity to put another run on the board for the Crabs. The Knicks defense has been hurting themselves all night. They've got one error tonight, but more errors last night that have been hurting them. Really just put it in play and give your team a chance here. Pitcher looks out towards second a couple times, now comes home. That's inside for a ball. Is that still Kai Beeler out there? I think so. Can't see the back of his jersey.
Let's see when he turns around.
Yeah, all right.
Looks like him.
Now it looks like number 3.
32.
32.
Huh, that's a new pitcher, huh?
Yeah.
Beeler's 10, yep. I didn't see anybody warming in their bullpen.
No. Well, we'll get you the name for the pitcher, 32 for the Novato Knicks. Meanwhile, Daniel Osborne waits at home plate. Here's the pitch. That's inside. That's another ball. So it's 2 balls, no strikes to Daniel Osborne. Nico Taylor stands out at second base after hitting a first pitch double. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Daniel Osborne has to duck, and that one goes wild past the catcher. That's going to allow Nico Taylor now to move on over towards third base. So now he stands on third base with nobody out, giving Daniel Osborne an exceptional opportunity to bat a run in for the Humboldt Crabs. These are those opportunities you don't want to miss. So Daniel Osborne now steps up into the box, adjusts his helmet, swings the bat a couple times, shoulders, and waits. Pitcher gets the look that he wants. He's at the belt. Here's the pitch. Another one inside. That is a walk. So Osborne's going to walk. Nico Taylor stays on third base. That brings us up to the top of the order for the Humboldt Crabs. Colton Boardman's going to come up. He flew out to the center fielder in the first and walked in the second. Davis Skaggs, number 32, is the new pitcher for the Novato Knicks, and he comes home, and that's outside. So Colton Boardman has 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt.
So it's 1-0 to Colton Boardman now. Nico Taylor's on third base. Daniel Osborne's on first after walking. Benjamin's trying to get his 50-50 tickets. That's important.
Well,
I bought him a ticket last night, and it lost.
we have 2 sponsors.
Throws over to first. He's safe, no problem.
Money here.
So Skaggs with nobody out and Crabs at the corners. He's in all sorts of trouble. He looks at home. Here's the pitch. That's a swing right back at the pitcher and off of his ankle. We hope he's okay. Tough situation. Nico Taylor's going to come home. That's going to send Daniel Osborne all the way around to third base now. And Boardman is on first base with a hit and an RBI. That makes it 6-1. Go Crabs, go.
So if you don't want to know yet, plug your ears. It is Oklahoma City Thunder 103, San Antonio Spurs 111.
Spurs up on the Thunder. Great news. We got a little conference now going out on the mound with the Novato Knicks, trying to figure out what the next move is going to be. Mostly just got to make sure that the pitcher's okay. The ball just really ricocheted right off of his ankle there. Came right off the bat. Hopefully everybody's fine. Meanwhile, we're going to talk just a little bit more about this incredible documentary that's coming up. It's called Lou's Team, the story of the Humboldt Crabs, directed by Connor Fitzgerald. He was nice enough to email me just a whole bunch of answers to questions. And one of the questions I asked him was what was his favorite interviews. He said his favorite interviews were with John Oldman. He was the first Crab to make it to the major leagues. He also talked to Bob Milano, Mark Marquez. He says all three of these became great coaches who have since passed away. He was able to sit for hours and just talk baseball with these people making this project. That sounds really, really fun. He says it was such a gift to be able to talk baseball with a few coaches who know the game better than almost anyone else. It's really great talking about the kind of coaching legacies that we have here with the Humboldt Crabs. Just a brand new coaching staff full of all sorts of talent. Matt Tomlin is joining the assistant coaching staff for the Crabs. He's, as Liam was saying last night, the assistant director at St. Bernard's, and he's coached national championships in multiple sports. So that's pretty exciting to have him on the staff. Jeff Giacomini is the 9th manager in history, and he's coming in with a new staff. John Bryant is another one of the folks, and Tommy Gale, the head coach for the Eureka High Loggers, is on the staff now. So 82 years of Crabs baseball, just all sorts of exciting stories to tell. Again, that documentary is called Lou's Team, the story of the Humboldt Crabs. Check out the minor show times. It's playing at the Minor Theater here in Arcata. I'll be there Monday at 6:30. So it looks like Skaggs is okay, and that's going to bring in Liam Forsyth, the Krabbies catcher, and he's going to take the first pitch for a strike. Good to see Skaggs still out there on the mound. That ball came right back and hit him on the ankle. You just never know what can happen when you get tagged like that. Seems like he's okay.
Ball was hit hard, too.
It was, yeah, right at him. Didn't have any chance to get out of the way. So it's Osborne on third, Boardman on first. Skaggs throws over to first. Colton Boardman safe. Liam Forsyth, the catcher for the Crabs. This is his second year with Humboldt. He had 24 hits for the Crabs last year. Struck out 28 times. He stands in the box, raises the bat, and waits. Skaggs checks off first. Has the glove at his belt, takes a deep breath. Oh, checks back over to first. Colton Boardman's fine. He can do that as much as he wants here in the Pacific Empire League. It's not like the major leagues where after the second one, then you have to either go home or get him out.
Yep.
Benjamin is happy about that. This is a fly ball deep out to center field. That's going to send the center fielder back. It drops in the gap. Just a pure, deep double hit there by Liam Forsyth, and that's going to plate both of the Crabs that were on the bases. So that is Nico Taylor coming around, or sorry, Daniel Osborne coming around, Colton Boardman coming around. The bubbles are flying here in downtown Arcata as it is now 8-1. Go Crabs, go. Bubbles just filling the media booth right now. So it's another big inning for the Humboldt Crabs.
Ay, ay, ay.
Another crooked number on the board. Could be another long night for the Novato Knicks. It's going to bring up Jason Arriola, the first baseman for the Crabs. He crouches a couple times to stretch, batting left-handed, shoulders the bat and waits. Skaggs takes a long look in. Not seeming to get what he wants. Now he's happy. Checks out to second base. Forsyth is way off. Nobody there. Here's the pitch to home. That's outside for a ball.
We need our young fans off the fence, please.
So there's still nobody out here. The Crabs have plated 3 in the bottom of the 4th. Another breakout inning for Humboldt. They did this a couple of times to Novato last night with a 13-0 rout. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Skaggs checks off second. Pitches home, just sticking with a bunch of outside balls. That's the 3rd one in a row, 3-0. Skaggs kind of shaking his head, looking like maybe he's not quite happy with where his location's at right now. Forsyth with a big lead out on second base.
Not to mention that bruise on his leg.
Right. Skaggs checks back just to keep Forsyth honest. There's nobody there, but Forsyth tags up. Sun's getting low here in the ballpark. Got some long shadows. Skaggs delivers the pitch. That's outside, but called a strike. Taken all the way. 3-1 now. Ariola swings a few times, shoulders the bat, and waits. Skaggs delivers. And when the ball outside, that's a walk. So Ariola walks to first base. Liam Forsythe's out on second after his towering double. There's still nobody out. That's going to bring up Adam Enyart. And this is not the guy that you want to face when you're already having a tough inning. Enyart batted .363 for the Crabs last year. That was second on the team. 44 runs, 57 hits, 14 doubles. He's got a lot of power. Haven't seen it yet this year. Would be nice to see him just really pound one right now. Put an exclamation point on the bottom of the fourth. Here's the pitch. It was a pretty good strike. Enyart looked like he was going to go for it. Holds up and takes it. 0-1 for Skaggs. Enyart spins the bat a few times. Shoulders and waits. Skaggs is looking in. Checks second base and delivers. That's outside for a strike. The cheerful Arcata crowd's not too happy about it. I'd be curious to see where that one ended up, because that one was...
I mean, it's 8-1, you know. I feel like, you know, I save my voice for a game when it's closer, more is at stake.
Oh boy, that was a outside pitch for a strike there, and Enyart strikes out first out of the inning. Yeah, Benjamin was leaning out of the booth and shouting during the very first inning last night, so it's good to show a little bit more restraint here tonight.
I mean, well, once
the season, the first inning of the season.
Once it's 8-1, I mean, whatever.
Whatever. You got other things on your mind. It's when you start shouting at your phone that we have a real problem.
That's right.
It's gonna bring on Shiron Humphreys, the right fielder. He struck out after hitting a single in the first. Ooh, that's a cross pitch inside, coming in fast for a ball. We got Forsythe on second, Ariola on first. Humphreys at the plate. Shoulders the bat. And here's Skaggs. That was a pretty good pitch, just on the right outside, just on the outside there, yeah.
Just caught the black.
That location was great. He's really been working the outside, the inside, just kind of coming back and forth. Sometimes his location's not where it needs to be. Humphreys waits at home. Here's the pitch. Ooh. That's knocked over towards first, but it's foul.
That foul ball brought to you by Wild Planet.
Skaggs having a rough inning, trying to get out of it. Picks up the bag there for a minute, adjusts himself, toes the rubber, checks back in towards Humphreys, who's spinning the bat. Now he's ready to go. Skaggs sets, and here's the pitch. Another ball outside. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and first for the Humboldt Crabs, who are up 8-1 to the Novato Knicks here in the bottom of the fourth. Humphreys at the plate, stares out at Skaggs. Skaggs sets, checks second. Here's the pitch. That's inside, big swinging strike. 2-2. Oh, no, that's it. He struck out.
That's it. He's gone.
I'm a strike away.
Next up, number 4, Joe Fagan.
So Skaggs gets the second strikeout of the inning. Joe Fagan, the Crab shortstop, is up now. He's got an opportunity to plate some more.
Fagan's 1 for 2.
Yeah. Hit a first and stole a base in the second, if I'm not mistaken. Batting right-handed, he waits. Here's the pitch. That is on the outside, but just hits the black for a strike. Crabs looking to pile it on. Joe Fagan waits at home plate. The sun just working its way up the pitcher's body right now. It's like just his head is illuminated. That's outside, 1-1. Skaggs pitches this one way outside, 2-1. getting towards the golden hour here on the North Coast. Everything gets yellow and orange. The mountains turn purple. It's pretty nice. Good stuff. Skaggs sets, checks second. Here's the pitch home. That was low, and another ball. So it should be 3-1 now. Fagan the Crab is shortstop, waits at home. Swings the bat a few times, shoulders, and waits. Here's the delivery. That's hit loud right out towards the gap. This is going to be at least one run in. The pitch to second is late, and Fagan is in at second base with an RBI double. Make it 9-1. Go Crabs, go. Just a great swing. Hit it way out towards the 395 sign. Bounced a couple of times. They were able to get it back in. It looked like he might be able to try to go a little further, but he was caught at second. Stayed there. So that puts, let's see, Mikey Pickett, the third baseman, up. The first pitch is a strike. Pickett can connect here. The Crabs will have batted around. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Krabby's at second and third. Here's the pitch. That's swung on out to the center, and that's going to drop right in front of the center fielder. It's going to bring 1 Crab in. It's going to bring a second Crab in. The Crabs have batted around, plated 2 more. Call it 11-1 Crabs. Go Crabs, go. Well, now my baseball book gets confusing because they've batted around and I don't know where to put the things
now
that I have to
move. You have to move to the next inning.
Yeah, but if I do that, then all the innings are off,
well,
Benjamin,
that's all you can
and
do.
I'm not going to do that.
That's all you can do.
I'm going to try to double count it. We just need 1 out. We got a conference here out on the mound. It looks like they're going to be pulling Skaggs out and putting in a new pitcher. Not exactly who that is, but while they sort that out, I feel like this is a good time to take a break, send it back to the studio to hear from our sponsors. It is 11-1, the Humboldt Crabs in the bottom of the 4th. We will be right back. This is 107.3 Exciting Crabs Baseball. Welcome back to the Arcata Ballpark. This is Aaron Donaldson with Benjamin Schaefer in the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth. The Humboldt Crabs are all over the Novato Knicks. It is 11-1 right now. We have a brand new pitcher for the Novato Knicks out there warming up. I still don't know who it is. It looks like it's number 23. So we got the third pitcher of the night for Novato. It's number 23. While he continues to warm up, we're going to take a look around the Pacific Empire League and see what other scores we have going on. The Lincoln Potters are up on the Chico Lone Wolves 10-5. Sorry, that was last night. The Potters are up on the Lone Wolves 4-0 right now in the bottom of the 6th. The Medford Rogues are ahead of the Seattle Studs 2-1. That's the top of the 2nd. May not have updated those scores since a little while ago.
We should thank a couple of our sponsors. For example, Cypress Grove Cheese, nothing like that Humboldt Fog Feeling, world-class cheese from right here in Humboldt County, that's for sure. And also North Bay Automotive, your trusted automotive repair shop since 2013 in Arcata. The North Coast Co-op, Humboldt's locally owned grocery store since 1973. North Coast Mercantile, your local beverage distributor, and River Casino and Resorts, the best bet on the North Coast.
So it's number 33 pitching for the Novato Knicks. We do not have a name for this individual on the roster. One of the many fun things that happens with your college summer league baseball, the entire field now is pretty much in shade. There's a few stripes of sun out in the left center field area, but pretty much the rest of it has been covered by shade. The lights are on.
Coming back to face a new pitcher for the Novato Knicks, number 6, Nico Taylor.
So Nico Taylor now is going to step in for the Humboldt Crabs. They have batted around. Here's the pitch. Big swing for strike one. So the Crabs have 1 on, 2 out. It's 11-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Nico Taylor facing an 0-1 count from a new Novato pitcher. Left-hander delivers. Big swing, strike 2.
Yeah, I assume you didn't listen to his other 2 albums.
Taylor is 1 for 2 today. He hit a double to start off this inning. Here's the pitch. That's off the end of the bat. For a foul ball, we'll do 0-2 again. Probably chasing a little outside the zone there. Seems to be really eager to try to connect right now. Can't blame him. Crabs are having a huge inning.
Yeah, I mean,
6 across. Liam is lamenting the state of the Giants. Plenty to say in that capacity. 6-0 to the checks notes Colorado Rockies. Turner swings, strikes out. Well, the inning finally comes to a close.
I have to say, you know, the Giants, you know, normally they're just mediocre.
Normally they're mediocre. So
This year, they've just taken it to new heights.
All right. Well, we will have more exciting Crabs baseball coming back right after this. This is 107.3 ESPN. Go Crabs, go. Welcome back to the Arcata Ballpark. It is 11-1 Humboldt over the Novato Knicks. Bunyard is out there warming up for the Crabs. To lead off the top of the 5th inning, it's going to be, let's see here, I just had it. For the Novato Knicks, they're up at the back at the top of their order. It's Jack Domincelli, the shortstop, followed by Justice Brinson, the catcher, and Brody Miller at first base. Is who Bunyard's going to face. Crabs have just had an exceptional night in terms of offense. It is 11 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors for the Crabs, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Knicks. Still plenty of baseball left, but that's a pretty hefty lead to dig out of. We'll see what Novato's got in store. Domincelli stands in. He's batting left-handed. Bunyard takes a long look in. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle. Flies this one out into the crowd. Let's see if anyone can make a play. Oh, a couple people had a touch on it, but nobody caught it. So at this point, if you're the Crabs, you just want to throw the ball right across home plate. Just get as many outs as you can, as quick as you can, because really no matter how many times they connect, it's not like they're going to put you in a tight spot.
Let the defense do its work.
That's it. Make them make the hits and let your defense play ball. So here's the pitch. That one's taken for a ball, 1-1 now on Domincelli. Domincelli hit a single in the 3rd, flied out to center field in the 1st. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and again fouled straight back over our heads towards the bus stop. That one's going out of town. So 1-2 to Domicelli now. Steps back into the left-hander box. Taps the plate, shoulders the bat, and waits. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. 2-2. Crappy pitcher delivers. That's right down the middle. Checks his swing, strikes out. See you later. So Domicelli strikes out. This brings up Justice Brinson, the catcher. He struck out in the first and hit a single in the third. Brinson taps the plate, takes a couple long waves of the bat, and then shoulders and looks out towards the mound. Here's the pitch. That is just outside, and they're going to call that a ball. Looked like a pretty good pitch from where I'm sitting, but it is 1-0. Well, it was a strike. What do I know? It was called a ball. So, okay, maybe I was right. So here's the next pitch. That one's fouled off just past the catcher. 1-1.
Well, I can only say I'm glad this game started at 6:30.
So maybe we'll only be here at 9:30 instead of 10:30 like last night. Listen, I think there's no one in here that's happy to get out early than Liam. He's got 2 extra hours after everyone's out of here to close everything down. Bunyard stares down to home. Here's the pitch. That's high for a ball. 2-1 now on the Novato catcher. Well, it's a beautiful night to be sitting outside watching the Crabs play baseball. We got that going for us. Golden hour setting in. A little bit of a breeze pushing out towards left field. Here's the 2-1 now. Big swing and a strike.
That was a good pitch.
That was a great pitch. Two and two now. 1 out. 11-1 Crabs. Bunyard takes a deep breath, pitches. That's outside for a ball. 3-2 now. Full count. Giants now down 8-0. Padres lost 4-9 today. There's the 3-2, and that's outside for a walk. So Justice Brinson walks. That's going to bring up Brody Miller, the first baseman. Phillies and Dodgers are all tied up. Phillies have been really underwhelming this year. Kind of expecting more out of them. Dodgers are just as advertised. Blue Jays lost in spectacular form to the Orioles. I don't know how many Blue Jays fans we have out there in Crabs Nation, but just a rough game for Toronto fans today. Gave up a 4-run lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's the first pitch now to Brody Miller, and that's outside. Or no, it's a strike. Calls that a strike. All right. So it's 0-1 now. The Athletics are beating the Yankees. That makes me happy. Here's the 0-1. That's outside for a ball.
My A's.
Yeah, Benjamin's A's.
They jump ship.
The wherever they're from, Athletics.
Well, for now, they're Sacramento.
Are you going to follow them to Vegas? Will
No.
they still be your A's when they're in Vegas?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Listen, as long as they're beating the Yankees, I will cheer for any baseball team. This pitch is inside, and that's going to be 2-1. So Brody Miller hit a single in the third and walked in the first. You just like him because of that Langoliers fella, and they're going to trade him to the Yankees in no time. And
I
then,
know.
then where will you be?
I do. I like Langoliers a lot.
Yeah.
My
How long
favorite
till they
player.
trade him?
I don't know.
Oakland?
I don't think so. I think they have a core going. They got Kurtz, Langoliers.
A core? Oakland?
Yeah.
No. You have not followed
I
the
know. I have.
Athletics
Yes,
for very
I know
long.
how it works. Yeah. No, I know.
I remember when Matt Olson and Matt Chapman and all those people,
Yeah.
Ramon Laureano, they were all Athletics, and then they were not.
Laureano. I don't know. Why did they get rid of Laureano? I never
Because they're the
understood that.
Athletics, Benjamin. That's what they do. The 3-1's fouled back over our head. 3-2 now.
No, I know. They're like budget baseball.
As soon as they get good, they trade everybody to the Yankees. That's what
always
they
have,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yep.
Yeah. And they turn their back on the state of California, so I turn my back on them. That's how that works.
Yeah.
So Bunyard's got a 3-2 here, second one in a row. He walked the last hitter. Would like to see him put one away here. That one is low and in the dirt. He walks the second batter in a row. 2 on for Novato.
Maybe I'll just have to follow Langoliers wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't barely root for the Giants anymore. It's just
Yeah.
too.
Next designated hitter.
Well, I would say you could be a Dodger fan, but Liam is sitting right
I
next
can't
to
do
me.
that
so-
way. I can't betray Liam that way.
What?
Who's going to win the World Series? Like,
Yeah.
why even have a postseason?
I know, it's going to be hard for the Giants fans because one, the Giants are bad, and 2, the Dodgers are going to win 3 in a row. Not
It's
great.
I don't think that's a done deal.
That is shot right into the gap past the second baseman. So Novato Knicks are in business now. It's just going to move everybody up 90 feet. But the bases are loaded as Madden White comes through with a hit. And that's going to bring up Drake Poitras, the right fielder. He reached on an error and lined out. We got a little trip out to the mound now as Liam Forsythe goes out to try to talk to Bunyard about what to do next. 1 out, bases loaded, but a big lead. I feel like you still just got to pitch it right at him.
Absolutely.
Just go right
Even
at
with
him.
the bases loaded at this point.
I mean, you know, the pitcher wants to protect his ERA and all that, but
But, you know, all he needs is a ground ball in the
yep,
infield.
double play, no problem. Crabs have turned a couple of those already. I've been watching those Mariners since the Athletics left town, and they're kind of fun.
Yeah, that's Hoke's new team.
AL West are terrible, though. So that's, oh, that looked right down the middle. I guess it was a little bit high for a ball. Hoke's a Mariners fan. That's good. That's the right call. They're fun to watch. They're exciting. So here's the 1-0, and that's swung on. 1-1 now. I feel like Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, like there's just a bunch of players up
Yeah,
there.
good- a lot of good
Their
players.
bullpen is really fun, although they've been kind of struggling. So Bunyard stares. Here's the 1-1. That is low and outside. It hits the dirt. Forsythe has to leap to his feet, but he knows where it is. Everybody stays put. 2-1 now. Forsythe collects his mask, gets back behind home plate. Novato's right fielder, Poitras, steps up into the right field box. The right-hander box, swings the bat and waits. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a strike. Must have been right on the margin. 2-2 now. Top of the 5th, 11-1 Crabs. 1 out, bases loaded. Bunyard kicks and delivers. That's right down the middle. Take a walk.
Happy trails.
So Poitras is a window shopper. That's going to bring up Elijah Aguilar. He struck out and walked today.
Next up, number 9.
Would be really awesome to see the Crabs get out of this without any runs at all across the plate. Like, it's not a close game, and obviously it's not about really protecting the lead. It's just more the principle of the thing. You don't want to let him get on the board. So here's the pitch. That's outside for a strike.
It's important to humiliate the opponents as much as possible.
This is what I've learned about Benjamin. It's not enough to win. You have to win big. Rub their nose in it.
Humiliate the other team.
Yeah. That's sportsmanship for you. That one's way outside, and Forsythe is able to corral it. 1-1. Is this how you play all sports, Benjamin?
That's how I play chess.
You're a philosophy
take every-
professor.
I
How
take-
would you explain this
When
philosophy?
I'm heading chess, I just take out every piece off the board until I finally.
Yeah, it's not about checkmate. It's about annihilating the other team. That one's low down the middle. It's 2-1. Do you have some kind of philosophical insight about this strategy, or is it just like,
No, just a cruel streak.
I see. So here's the pitch. That one swung on and chopped right out to the second baseman, who scoops it up and throws to first. It's going to bring her. No, that's it, because it's 2 outs. So they do. They save the precious lead, and it remains 11-1 Humboldt Crabs. That's 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Knicks, 11 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. This is exciting. Humboldt Crabs Baseball 107.3 ESPN. Welcome back to the corner of F and 9th Street. Aaron Donaldson, along with Benjamin Schaefer, Liam Warner, Finn Warner, Trace O'Brien in the Blue Lake Casino broadcast media booth. Just really excited to have you along. It remains 11-1 Crabs over the Knicks. It's been a long night for Novato, 2 nights in a row.
Thanks
Crabs.
to, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to thank Crestmark Millworks, creating signature elements of extraordinary spaces for the Crabs. That's our last radio read for tonight.
Hey, we did it. No problem. It's the 82nd season of Crabs baseball, and we've been talking pretty much all night about the documentary coming out, Lou's Team, the story of the Humboldt Crabs, written and directed by Connor Fitzgerald. I asked him what his favorite Crabs jersey was. He has a number 28 pullover Crabs jersey. Vera Bonamimi and Dolly Berzagila were great at sewing and repairing the jerseys, he says. The jersey was worn from 1974 to 1989. It was worn by Lou Bonamimi in 1976, Jack Fimple in 1980, Kerwin Danley in 1982, and Dennis Springer in 1986. That sounds pretty cool.
Well, Fimple and Springer both made it to the majors.
Yeah. All right, so it does. It brings up Daniel Osborne. Then we'll be back at the top of the batting order for the Crabs here in the bottom of the 5th. Leading 11-1. As far as I can tell, it's still number 33 out there. Don't know who that is, but he pitches inside for ball 1. I asked Connor Fitzgerald if he could do any other documentary about the Crabs, what would it be? This one's outside just across the black for a strike, 1-1 now. He said it'd be really cool to do a documentary just about the 1985 Crabs team. He wants to see if
that
they
team,
have
I think, had
enough footage. He thinks that they might have enough footage to put something like that together, and I'm like, do it. I would watch that. So here's the 1-1. Osborne takes inside, 2-1 now.
That was when the Crabs still used aluminum bats. The year I came on was the year they switched from aluminum. 1999 was the year they switched from aluminum to wood bats.
Wow. That's pretty exciting. So 2-1 now. Here's the kick and the pitch. That's outside for a strike. 2-2. Osborne walked and was thrown out 6-3. Touches the plate, spins the bat, shoulders, and waits. It's a big stretch from the pitcher. Steps back and kicks. Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball. Count goes full now. Nobody out. 11-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Crabs looking to go 2-0. Big reach from the pitcher. Kicks and fires. That's swung on, chipped, just bounces right back past the ump. We'll do 3-2 again.
Yeah, my scorebook's off. I missed a play somehow.
That's what happens when they bout around.
Yeah.
I was saying.
So I have Taylor leading off, but this is
I was right this time. I'm so proud of myself.
I missed something. Yeah.
I did it. I couldn't tell you what happened
so it was Taylor that struck
last
out.
batter,
I just
but
don't know
I knew who was up next. I did something right.
So I just don't know what Pickett did.
So here's the 3-2 now. That's high. Osborne walks.
I think Pickett singled, didn't he? Well, whatever. We can look it up later.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole column got real messy for me. So I'm just going to say that brings up Colton Boardman now.
That is what happened. He singled in. He singled in Fagan. That's right.
Okay. He's got a walk and a single today. Does Boardman, second baseman for the Crabs. Bats left-handed. Spins the bats a couple times. Shoulders it and waits. Pitcher takes a long look at first. And here's the pitch. That swung on and towered out to left field. Should be no trouble for the left fielder. He's got it one away. So Liam Forsyth comes to the plate now. He's had a great day.
Yeah, 2 for 3.
Next up, number 5, Liam Forsyth.
He was one of the better Crabs hitters last year, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he was 7th. That's not too bad, I suppose. So Forsyth steps in, taps the plate a couple of times, lifts the bat. Pitcher checks first base, kicks and delivers. That's inside for a ball. 1-0. Flannel Night is June 3rd here at the Arcata Ballpark. June 5 is Italian Heritage Night. There's a fan who yells, "It's a ball!" whenever they throw a ball. That makes me very happy. All sorts of fun activities here at the Arcata Ballpark. Come out and see the Crabs play early and often. So here's the 1-0. That's swung on straight to the second baseman, who throws it over to the shortstop, and they're just going to get one. They maybe could have had a double play going there, but couldn't quite coordinate the turnaround.
A little too slow probably for the double play, but you're right. The throw from second was not a good throw. It was a good job by the shortstop to hang on to it.
He really had to reach,
He
and
really did,
the runner came in right at his foot, which would have just made the catch and throw almost impossible. So Jason Arriola is going to come up now. He's walked twice and reached on an error.
Number 35, Jason Arriola.
Tie-dye night is June 12th. Father's Day is June 21. Superhero Day, June 23rd. Checks off first. He's safe. Pajama night, June 24th, or as we call it, just like the way Humboldt people normally dress. They just wear their pajamas. Seems to me anyways. No mustache night on the schedule. That makes me sad.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It's the only night of the year my mustache wears a mustache. Here's the pitch. That's called for a ball. I mean, if you have a mustache, Benjamin, then every night is mustache night. But
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah.
you know, there's just not enough opportunity to celebrate people with mustaches. And I feel like that's too bad. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch inside. Make it 2-0. The Prune Packers don't come to town until like the 18th of July, it looks like. Whoosh. We go to Lincoln and to Healdsburg.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm going to miss that
we ever
series.
host those teams. Is that when you're going to Mexico?
Yeah.
That one's flied out towards F Street.
Benjamin did that on purpose.
That foul ball.
Well, it makes me happy because it increases the odds that I might be sitting here. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure you will be.
Liam's like, "Benjamin, don't leave." And I'm like, "Benjamin, you should go. Stay as long as you want. Go to all of the museums." I know. Yeah, there's a lot of other people in line. So here's the 2-1 now. That is way inside. 3-1. Arriola had to do a little samba there to get out of the way of that one. Liam was saying there's a good rivalry between the Prune Packers and the Crabs, and I think that's true, though. We're definitely the scrappy underdog.
I was going to say, yeah.
So that one shot out towards the gap. That gets through. The third baseman and the shortstop each reach for it, and neither of them can do anything. That's going to move everybody up 90 feet. Arriola to first. And that's going to bring up Adam Enyart.
Enyart's 0 for 3 tonight.
Next up, number 16, Adam Enyart.
So 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 5th. Crabs lead 11-1 against the Novato Knicks. Looking to make it worse. Long look to second. Here's the kick and the pitch. Enyart takes. That's ball 1.
We need our young fans away from the fence, please. We need your faces away from the fence, please.
The Potters are good. The Prune Packers are just like on a whole other level, it seems. We took one in the Pacific Empire League Championship League here, series here, which was pretty exciting, but that was about it.
No, they beat us good in Healdsburg. It was fun to be there, but disappointing outcome.
Yeah, it was a bummer. It would have been really exciting for the Crabs to win that series.
They were definitely came in underdogs.
Yes,
no question about it.
It feels that way at least.
I mean, the thing about Healdsburg is they're
The
deep.
2-0. That's swung on, and that's chopped out towards the shortstop, who's able to scoop it up with a long throw to first, but he gets him. And that is going to retire the inning. So it is 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Knicks. 11 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. We'll be right back with the top of the 6th after this on 107.3 FM ESPN. Really happy to have you back here in the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth in downtown Arcade at the corner of 9th and F Street. Evening has set in, the lights are on, the haze is coming in over the mountains out there in Sunny Brae. And the Humboldt Crabs are leading the Novato Knicks by a score of 11-1. It was 1 in the first, 4 in the second, 6 in the fourth for the Crabs. The Knicks got their first run and only run in the last 2 games in the third. Nathan Bunyard from Santa Rosa Junior College is still out there on the mound for these Humboldt Crabs. And as far as the Knicks go, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to see Elijah Aguilar leading off the top of the 6th. Aguilar, Dyham, and Mencard should be up for the Knicks. So 2 nights of Crabs baseball, 2 double-digit scores on the scoreboard out there. You gotta like that.
No, it's Dyham leading off.
Is it Dyham leading off? Okay, I'm 1 off. What happened to Aguilar?
He grounded to second.
Okay. Thanks, Benjamin. It's good you're here. So Landon Dyham, the third baseman, leads off, batting right-handed to face Bunyard. Here's the first pitch of the 6th inning, and that is a strike. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt. 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch now. Here it comes. That's outside. He calls that for a strike. Okay, we'll take it. 1-2. Bunyard's had a pretty good night, got himself into a little bit of trouble, but was able to get out of it. Here's the 1-2. That's outside for a ball. Dyham hit into a double play. and was out 1-3 in the fourth. Bunyard takes a long look now, kicks his leg and fires. That's a big swing, and he strikes out. So another strikeout for Bunyard, and that's going to bring Ben Mencard to the plate. Left fielder, number 38 for the Novato Knicks.
It's 4 now for Bunyard.
That's 4 strikeouts for Bunyard. I wasn't exactly sure when he came on. It's a good night. He's been doing great. Mencard's been hit by a pitch, and he struck out. And that's a floater way outside for 1-0.
Bunyard came in at the top of the fourth, I believe.
Okay. Taking over for Cody Collins. Had a pretty good night. Both from Santa Rosa Junior College, looks like. So here's the 1-0. That's a big swing for a strike. Just goes off the tip of the bat, but the result is the same. 1-1 now.
Got the slider working.
So Bunyard takes a long look now in, and here's the 1-1, and that is hit deep out to center field. That's going to send a center fielder over there, but he's got no trouble corralling that. 2 out. Pretty routine play for Daniel Osborne out there in center field. Mateo Fitzgerald comes up now at the bottom, or the top of the 6th. He's flown out twice. Or he hit into the infield once and flown out. So here's the first pitch to Fitzgerald, and that is fouled off over towards the visitor dugout, and it bounces off the judo hut. 0-1. So 0-1, 2 out. Top of the 6th, Mateo Fitzgerald stands in. Bunyard for the Crabs delivers outside for a strike. Boy, he's really working the outside of the plate there. And they look like they are out of the zone from where I'm sitting, but just having no trouble. As far as the ump is concerned, calling quite a bit of these. So here's the 0-2, and that's swung on and fouled over towards the plaza. I'm passing down 50-50 tickets. All right. 0-2, 2 outs. Bunyard looking to close out a tidy top of the 6th. Kicks and fires. Swung on, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Bunyard. That's exactly what you want to see at this point. It is 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Novato Knicks. 11 runs, 11 hits. 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. Benjamin is going to take us the rest of the way at the top of the... Oh, no, we have the bottom of the 6th.
Still got a half inning.
I did it last time, and I did it this time. I will be back to bring you the bottom of the 6th. This is 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the Blue Lake Casino broadcast booth. Krusty the Crab has just made his appearance through the ballpark, looking spry. Krusty sometimes has the handlers helping him move slowly across the front of the ballpark, but last year, tonight...
Well, he's well rested.
He's well rested. He's got a lot of energy. I think you were saying he winters in Bermuda? Is that what you were saying?
I was suggesting he may winter in Bermuda.
Man, I need a photo of him sitting on a plane. I'm not exactly sure anatomically how that works out.
Well, I mean, if you're going to question that, where do you get those big black boots, and why is he wearing big black boots?
Just so many questions for Krusty the Krab.
It's all very confusing.
For now, we will be satisfied with the fact that it is 11-1 Krabs over the Novato Knicks. And that's going to bring in Chiron Humphreys, Joe Fagan, and Mickey Pickett. There's a new pitcher, and I just heard his name, and I missed it.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Joseph something or other.
What's the pitcher's name?
Number 8, Joseph
Beniga?
Beniga, Joseph
Beniga. Oh, he pitched yesterday. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, we know how that worked out. So Kyron Humphreys comes from Youngstown State University, way over in Ohio. Very exciting. A couple of those players showing up to play for the Krabs this year. He struck out twice, but hit a first base, single base hit in the first that got the Krabs score running, so that's good. Looks like some kind of conversation going on between the umpire and the Knicks coach. Maybe just squaring away some kind of substitution or something going on. Looks like a pretty fascinating conversation. So everybody kind of stands around waiting to play baseball here.
All right, looks like everything's clarified.
Hopefully everybody's where they are supposed to be. So here comes the bottom of the 6th. Batiga on the mound for the Knicks. Humphreys at the plate for the Krabs. Wags the bat behind his head. First pitch is in the dirt and outside for a ball. Knicks really struggled to throw strikes yesterday. One of the reasons the game took so long. Krabs are having a little trouble. Let's see what happens here. Here's the 1-0. That's swung on, fouled back. 1-1 now. 6:30 start time, currently 8:45, and we are in the bottom of the 6th. Could be another late night here at the Arcata Ballpark. So Humphreys swings the bat a couple of times, lifts it over his shoulder, waves it around, waits. Batiga kicks and delivers. That's fouled over towards the freeway. Lands just shy of the fence. So it's 1-2 now on the crabby right fielder. Here's the kick and the pitch, and that's a strike. Humphreys not happy about it, but that is his third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, and that's in addition to 2 last night.
Yeah, it's not great. That's going to bring in Joe Fagan. He had a big double in the 4th, had a single in the 2nd. Part of that big 4th inning for the Krabs. First pitch is outside for a strike. 0-1 on Fagan. One in the first, 4 in the 2nd, 6 in the 4th for the Krabs. Novato plated 1 in the 3rd. So here's the 0-1 now to Fagan. That's a ball, 1-1. Batiga finally gets the look he wants. Nods to his catcher. Rocks, kicks, and pitches. Fagan takes that one way outside for a ball. 2-1 now. Krabby shortstop waits for the pitch. Here it is. That one's right over the plate for a strike. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Fagan takes that outside for a ball. Count goes full. 1 out. Fagan's at the plate. Mikey Pickett is in the hole. Here's the pitch. Oh, that goes right back to the pitcher. He makes a great spin and catch, dishes that over to the first baseman. 1-3, second out.
Let's hear it for the bat boy, Aiden.
Mikey Pickett comes up now. He's singled and was hit by a pitch. Has a caught stealing, and then he's singled again in the fourth.
Next up, number 13, Mikey Pickett.
Yeah, 3 hits tonight.
Not bad. Badiga nods to the catcher now. Goes into his stance, kicks and fires. Pickett takes the first one for a strike. Oh, and 1 now on the crabby third baseman. He swings the bat, waiting at home. Here's the pitch. That's fired. Fastball outside, ball 1. 11-1 Crabs, 2 out, bottom of the 6th. 82nd season of Crabs baseball here in downtown Arcata. Badiga kicks, here's the pitch, big swing, strike 2. Pickett had to really reach for that one. It was low and away. Pickett taps the plate, swings the bat a couple times, shoulders and waits on Badiga. He's at the belt, kicks and delivers. Ooh, that was high and inside, fights that one off. 1-2. Fouls it off towards the visitor dugout. Crabs showing a lot of offense here at the very beginning of the season. It's a early season. We've only seen one team, but really got to love these scores in the first 2 games. Badiga kicks and fires. That's outside. Check swing. Appeal down to first base. He did not go. Stays alive now. 2-2 again. Here's the 2-2. That's outside. Oh,
got him.
But he calls it a strike. So that's strike 3. Crabs go down 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 6th, and now Benjamin will in fact be taking it the rest of the way when we come back at the top of the 7th. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Knicks. 11 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street in downtown Arcata. It is 11-1 Crabs over the Knicks, and here to take it the rest of the way is the professor, Benjamin Schaefer.
Thank you, Aaron. New pitcher on the mound for the Crabs, right-handed sidearm pitcher Eli Fogelman. This is his debut with the Crabs. He's got an 11-1 lead, 11 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Novato Knicks.
Not sure who Eli Fogelman plays for, but we do have some statistics for him. He's got a 2.45 ERA for his college team, whoever that is.
Yeah, we don't have his college
13
team, do we?
strikeouts, 8 walks. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's funny we don't have his college.
Yeah, that's interesting. Usually it's on that lineup sheet there, but no luck.
We've got players from Colorado. We've got players from Oregon,
Ohio, Mississippi, Fortuna. Love it.
Yeah. Hawaii. Yeah. So here's Domenicelli to lead it off for the Knicks, and the first pitch to Domenicelli misses away. He has singled in 3 trips tonight. Fogelman, pretty much flat sidearm. Give the 1-0, and there's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. One fastball away.
Really slings it with that sidearm delivery, doesn't he?
Yep.
Kind of an interesting action.
2 balls, 1 strike to count. And the pitch. Foul tipped up against the backstop.
So Benjamin, anticipating a blowout, I brought some crabs trivia for the later innings of the game. The smallest crabs measure between 0.27 and 0.47 inches long. They're called pea crabs. The Japanese spider crab is the largest crab. How big is it? What do you think?
I don't know.
What would you guess?
They're pretty long legs.
Yeah.
Are we counting just the length of the legs?
Length of the legs.
I think they can get up to probably 1 meter. Swung on and missed. 1 away.
The Japanese spider crab has the title for the largest crab species with a leg span reaching up to 12 feet.
Oh, that's.
I don't know my meters to feet.
That's
but
4
that's,
meters.
Yeah, that's more than a meter. A 12-foot crab. That's neat.
Here's Brinson. 1 for 2. I had a crab once in a terrarium.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you name it?
Nah, I never named him.
Oh, disappointing.
But he escaped once.
Oh, wow.
And he was crawling across the kitchen floor, and I was sitting in the living room. My cat Mo was behaving very strangely. He was backing very slowly out of the kitchen. It was a fastball right over the heart of the place. 0-1. He was just backing very slowly out of the kitchen.
It's the
and
correct
I thought, what is
reaction.
going on? And I went out there, and the crab was out there in the kitchen waving his arm at
Had
him.
his claws up in the air. Yep.
Mo
Being
was freaked out.
Very threatening.
0-1 the count. Fouled out of play.
Well, it looks like that last one was called a ball, so now it's 1-1.
I think it's 0-2.
Well, that's not what the scoreboard says.
No, but I think the first pitch was called a strike.
Home plate umpire just showed 1-1.
Is it 1-1? Okay. Really, that was called a ball.
I'm staying out of this.
Okay. So it is 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-1.
Did you know that there are 2 kinds of crabs, true crabs and false crabs?
No, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. Hermit crabs, king crabs, porcelain crabs, and squat lobsters. These are all false crabs.
But of course, then there aren't 2 kinds of crabs. There's crabs and non-crabs. 2-1 count. Right? I mean, 2-1 misses outside. 3-1.
Yeah, a zebra is also not a crab.
Right. There's 3 kinds of crabs.
False crabs include king crabs, hermit crabs, zebras, giraffes, armadillos, and Benjamin's cat.
3-1 misses outside. That's ball 4.
Ooh.
Oh, he called it a strike, did he?
Called it a strike.
Yikes.
Brought him back.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Everyone makes
3-2
the
to Brinson.
obvious Nebraska reference, but I can't get over the big red N for Novato. It just looks like a Netflix logo to me. That's just all I see.
Maybe they're sponsored
I
by
just hear the da-dum.
Netflix.
Yeah, after tonight, I'm not sure Netflix is going to be too pumped about that sponsorship.
3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
For Fogelman.
Love to see it.
Special going on for entrees. 2-for-1 entrees. Special going on right now for Crabs. Snack Shack. Pinch hitting for the Novato Knicks, number 24, Matt Anderson.
So we have a pinch hitter for Miller. This is Matt Anderson, who played last night. And he takes a pitch low and away.
And he's pinch hitting for Miller.
Yes.
Last night, Miller struck out, reached on a wild pitch. Had 2 flyouts.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Good fastball from Fogelman. 1-1. Misses inside, just inside, 2-1. That almost out his shirt.
Close. To back up.
2 balls and a strike.
Our camera is back in the media booth, not on the fence anymore. It was on the fence last
Yeah,
night.
I think we had trouble with it on the fence last night.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough spot for a camera.
2-1. Ooh, slider on the outside corner taken for strike 2. Good pitch.
I like the camera on the fence. I think that's great. Gives you a much bigger view. But the fun thing about it being where it is you get to see the fans that walk across the front. It makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too. 2-2 the count. Lashed foul out into the bus station parking lot.
Man, that one bounced up onto the roof of the building over there.
Count remains 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th, Crabs up 11-1. You may have guessed that by the fact that we were talking about crustacean trivia.
Crab facts. We have crab facts.
2-2 pitch. That hit him. And he's limping off the field. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's just getting a new bat.
No, I guess it hit his bat.
This is like the second time that's happened
Yeah,
tonight.
I thought it hit him.
Okay.
But they're ruling it his bat. Here comes the third base coach to inquire. He doesn't look too pleased with the call.
Well, I feel like it's the second one tonight that looked like it hit a player, but was called off the bat by the home plate umpire.
All right, so the count's still 2-2.
Still Matt Anderson, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a slow roller over the bag, and that's foul ball.
Boy, that was close.
It just kicked past Pickett and down the line, but it was foul.
Just kind of an awkward place for it to hop. It was kind of right where the third base bag was.
Yeah, right in front of the bag. It hit a pebble or something.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Pickett should play it or not, but he took a jab at it. Foul at that point.
All right, so we'll do it again with the count full. 3-2, and that's ball 4. So Anderson walks with 2 outs. And here's White, the DH. He is 2 for 3 tonight. A couple of singles. Nope. This is somebody else, number 11. I guess we don't have a name.
See if they had an 11 last night.
Fastball on the outside corner taken for a strike. It's 0-1.
No 11 last night. Just a lot of missing names on the Knicks roster.
Yeah, 0-1. They may.
It's
early
early
in the season.
It's
They may have
early.
picked up some players. Next
Yeah.
pitch misses inside 0-2 before they had a chance to get them on the roster sheet.
Well, I was checking the Crabs roster on Thursday just to kind of prep to see who was on the team this year. And by the next day, Friday, there was like 6 or 7 new names on the webpage.
The 0-2 is high. We do not have all our players here. Usually it takes about 2 weeks for the whole roster to arrive. And when that happens, then we start to see what the real starting team is going to look like for the most part. Next pitch is outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Ooh, just missed, I guess, low.
It's a tough, tough ball.
Yep, just low, just missed low. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, he's taken off. There's a pitch right down the middle for called strike 3. Via con Dios, Mr. White, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. A runner left at the end of 6.5. It's 11-1 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM.
And the Crabs
We are back, bottom of the 7th inning for the Crabs. It will be Nico Taylor, Daniel Osborne, and Colton Boardman leading 11-1. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock game.
12:30.
12:30 game. Crabs will probably be trying to sweep the series.
Barring a wild comeback.
A wild comeback tonight, yes.
Again, the Blue Jays were up 4 in the bottom of the 9th. This is a whole different story, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is not, no. And then we have the Humboldt Eagles coming in this week. Humboldt Eagles are a local high school sort of all-star team that always play the Crabs early in the season.
That's fun. Fun opportunity for those folks to get on the field, play against the Crabs. That's exciting. And the Crabgrass Band.
And we always get a good crowd because we have a lot of their parents here to watch the games.
Sure.
Their families.
I love the Wednesday night games,
It's a
too.
nice local event. Here's the first pitch now to Nico Taylor, and he fouls it out of play. Taylor is 1 for 3 with a double tonight. Number 8 on the mound. Do we know who number 8 is? Is this still Skaggs or?
No.
No. So it's number
It's
8.
Bettiga, Joseph.
Oh, it's still Bettiga. Okay.
So yeah, just like be ready.
Oh, and 1 the count. And check swing. Did he go round? Yep. 0-2 now to Taylor.
Do you know when the Arcata Ballpark was built, Benjamin?
I don't.
New Deal money.
Wow.
1938.
The 0-2 slider away.
The wiki says the ballpark was built on a swamp, land donated by Arcata postmaster George Markin on October 23, 1923. Filled in 1933. The stadium was put up in 1938 for a cost of $11,500.
Wow. 1-2 popped in the air over to first base. And he drops the ball.
No.
Ay, ay, ay. That's going to be an error on Brody Miller. Man.
Tough just
It's a weird angle to catch
drop.
it at instead of just basket catching it.
It was.
He held his glove up
It was like right at his shoulder.
forward, and it just rolled right off the fingertips and
Yeah.
off the palm and down.
Just an odd angle.
Yeah. Would have been far better to just make a basket catch on it. At any rate, Taylor's at first. Here's Osborne. And there's a pitch in the dirt, nicely blocked by Brinson.
The ballpark had wood grandstands until May of 1978 when they put in the first round of aluminum stands. And those lasted until around 2015 or so, 14. And then they replaced those.
Oh, yeah, I remember when we replaced those, yeah.
And then they just replaced the facade last
Runner
year.
goes, the pitch is outside, no throw down the second. Yeah, we just replaced them, yeah.
Yeah, the original wood facade for the entrance stood until it was demolished in September of 2024.
Yeah, that was looking pretty old.
It was.
Yeah.
And, they made a bunch of ADA accessibility renovations to this park that make, that means a lot. Like, that's important.
it's important,
And that was
yeah.
a big part of the update there at the front.
Runner's going again, and ball gets away. And so Taylor has stolen all the way, has reached third now, and 2 stolen bases without even being challenged.
I mean, it's 11-1.
I don't know, up
Benjamin.
11-1.
If you're the catcher, are you fighting for every out at this
You're
point?
not, and I don't know. Yeah.
Like, if it's 12-1, now it's really out of hand.
I mean, that's the thing is the other team's not going to challenge it at 11-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2 now
Big hack.
to Osborne.
Osborne's swinging out of his shoes there.
Two, grounded out to second base. That's going to plate the run to make it 12-1.
So a productive out for Daniel Osborne there, just kind of bouncing it to the second baseman. 2 steals by Nico Taylor, making that run possible. 12-1. Go Crabs, go. Couple bubbles floating up. Got a little more bubble mana there.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Colton Boardman. 1 for 3. And he takes a fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner.
Number 7, Colton Boardman.
One strike on the outside corner. 0-2, 2 good pitches. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Got him. 2 away. So here's Forsythe. Forsythe is 2 for 4 tonight. Been on base 4 times.
Next up, number 5, Leon Forsythe.
And he takes his fastball for a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 misses away.
That email I sent to Connor Fitzgerald, he talks about the impact that Maria Briggs, Bonamini's daughter, had on making the documentary. It also talks about how he spent 5 years collecting interviews for that project, which is pretty impressive.
Nice, yeah.
He says that there needs to be a Crabs museum someday, and that sounds like a really good idea.
Well, I have a box full of old scorebooks
Yeah.
that I would be happy to donate. That were from the night from before I don't even know how I came into possession of them.
That's cool.
Misses high and inside with the next pitch. 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled out of play.
That foul now brought to you by Wild Planet.
The Rogues have defeated the Seattle Studs 8-2. The Potters are in the top of the ninth with the Lone Wolves, and they lead 4-0.
I don't think we're going to play the Lone Wolves, are we?
I don't think so.
2-2, slider away.
No, the Potters.
I think we did play the Lone Wolves, though, last year.
Last year we did, yes.
Because I was wondering why there was 9 of them.
We spent quite a bit of time talking about how you cannot pluralize Lone Wolf. There's a whole movie, Airheads.
I remember that now.
The Lone Ranger. They talk about this in Airheads.
Do
You can't pluralize Lone Ranger.
No, can't pluralize.
For starters, there's
only one.
3 of you. You're not exactly lone, are you?
3-2. Lined in the left field.
That's a hit.
For a base hit. Forsythe with his 3rd hit of the night.
Keep it rolling, Liam.
Why wouldn't you call them the Wolf Pack instead?
Right. Yeah. Well, Lone Wolves, plural.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah.
It's like they're each in their own little field. Like there's one and then unrelated, far away. Anyway, yes, they're not coming to town. The Pacific Empire League is the Prune Packers, the West Coast Kings, the Medford Rogues, the Humboldt Crabs, and the Lincoln Potters. That pretty much makes up. Oh no, the Chico Lone Wolves are coming. Okay, so they're coming.
They are coming.
Maybe it says maybe during the PEL championship
if
week.
The Crabs aren't in the
if we're not in that
makes
championship.
Sense. That makes perfect sense.
Hopefully we're not playing the Lone Wolves.
So here's Areola. He has 2 hits tonight and 2 walks. He's got a runner at first with 2 outs. Crabs are leading 12-1. The moon just beginning to peek above the mountains on the east there.
Oh, here it comes. It was beautiful last night.
It sure was.
Oh my gosh.
And that pitch gets away all the way to the backstop, a high fastball. So Forsythe will go down to second on the wild pitch.
You were saying it should be a full moon tonight?
It's full tomorrow night.
Okay.
It was 98% last night.
So it's still a gibbous.
Yeah, I mean it's might as well be full.
What does it mean when it's a gibbous moon?
It means it's not quite full.
What's the alternative to gibbous?
Half moon, full moon, crescent moon.
Why gibbous? Like all those seem very
I
straightforward.
don't know. I forget.
And then they're like, and gibbous.
Yeah, I think it refers to the shape. I think that refers to the shape. There's waxing and there's waning and waxing gibbous as well.
That's right. Well, that one I know because waxing is when it's growing and waning is when it's shrinking.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some moon stuff.
3-0 pitch. Ball 4.
Walk.
Yeah, it's too bad because when the moon is full like that, you can't really see anything but the moon. I mean, you can look at planets.
For stargazing, yeah.
Yeah, but for stargazing, it's just not that good. And and even the moon's not that good when it's full because there's no shadows.
Sure. Yeah, it's just this like big
It's
white.
beautiful to see. I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah.
You look at the edge with the telescope is what I like with the moon. You can see like the.
It's best when it's like at a quarter or a half moon. Pitch misses in the dirt. That's going to allow the runner to go to third to throw down to third. Almost got away. So Forsythe goes to third on the wild pitch. Areola stays at first. So runners on the corners now with 2 away. 12-1 in favor of the Crabs, and now the moon.
Here it comes.
Fully appearing.
Here it comes.
You really get a sense of how fast the Earth is rotating when you watch the moon rise
because
like
the
that.
Earth is spinning, Benjamin. We're on a huge ball.
Yes, we are.
And it's just spinning.
1-0 misses down low.
It's wild.
2-0.
I love it. I'm one of the few folks lucky enough to go out stargazing with you, and there has been a considerable amount of cursing and crushed cold fingers. But once everything starts working, it is incredible. It is so beautiful. It is like just spectacular to look and see, but also just to hear you talk about what we're looking at. You just have a great knowledge.
Oh, thank you. 2-0-1, swung on and missed.
And I just really appreciate you taking me up there to Neyland in the middle of the night.
I love going
just standing around in the dark.
I love going out there and just sometimes I go up there by myself and sometimes I don't even look through the scope. I just stand there and watch the stars rotate.
It's really peaceful.
Runner goes and the pitch is low, so another stolen base this time for Areola, and now there's runners on second and third. I haven't been able to go out in a long time now. The weather just has not been cooperative in months.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides living here on the North Coast. Not exactly great for stargazing.
No.
Even on clear nights, if you're in Arcata, everything's going to wobble like
ground
crazy.
ball over to short. Throw to first
Ooh.
and a little bit high, but they make the play anyway, and that ends the inning. But the Crabs get a run on one hit. There was an error and one left, and at the end of 7, they lead 12-1. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM. All right, we are back top of the 8th inning. Poitas, Aguilar, and Diam to bat for the Novato Knicks with the Crabs up 12-1. 12 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Knicks.
13-0 last night for the Crabs, 12-1 tonight. The Knicks were able to scrape together 5 hits tonight.
Crabs
but
not
only
as hot tonight as
one
they were
run to
last
show
night.
for it. Yeah, they're 1 run off their mark last night. Although I think they put up a whole bunch into 8th last night, didn't they? Isn't that what
They
happened?
did, yeah. They batted around.
I
in the
feel like
8th.
they had another. They had a 5-run 8th
they
inning.
batted
So
around.
it's not too late.
That's true. Okay, so here's
Could be 17-1 here pretty soon. We'll see.
Poitas. He's 0 for 3. Okay, I'm not buying any more this year.
Benjamin's a little upset about his 50-50 results.
Swung on a miss.
He's been playing since 1999, and he's never won. There has to be a mathematician out there who can explain this to
I won
him.
twice before I actually joined the Crabs.
Oh, so you have
As a fan,
So you have
when I was
won.
hanging out in the park, I won twice.
Okay.
I won one.
Okay,
Next
so
pitch
you
misses outside 1-1. One was a night when there was nobody here. I won like $60.
Bummer.
I was the only one that bought a ticket.
Bummer.
But since I've actually joined the Crabs in 1990, no, never won. 1-1 pitch misses.
The Cal Poly
Oh,
Humboldt
inside.
debate team got out this year for the first time in like 3 years. We went to a tournament in Denver and went at Las
No,
Positas.
that's cool.
And when we went
Nice.
to Denver, we were hosted by the head coach at the University of Denver, who's a Cal Poly Humboldt alum.
Oh,
And one of his favorite memories is winning $800 in the Crabs 50-50 as an undergrad.
see, everybody wins.
Yeah.
but me.
I mean, winning is
Swung
an
on and missed.
undergrad. I feel like there should be bonus points for undergrads. Like,
Really?
they need it.
They need it. 2-2 the count.
Rob Margison is the fella. Coaching at DU now.
Nice.
Cal Poly Humboldt debater.
2-2, swung on and missed, blew a fastball right by him. That is 4 strikeouts of the 5 batters that Fogelman has faced.
Fogelman's throwing great. Walked 1, struck out 3 last inning. First strikeout this inning. Keep it up.
So here's Aguilar, 0 for 2.
The second tournament the debate team went to, we got a team to quarterfinals, which is pretty cool.
That's great. It's good to be on the road. Just glad you're out there
You
again.
lead 8. Yeah, it's been a long time. Used to travel 8 times a year.
Here's the pitch right down the heart of the plate for a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hoping to go to debate Nats next year. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Had a great fundraising year.
That would be great.
Yeah, the bold day of giving, raised a bunch of money, got some IRA funds, so fingers crossed for debate at Cal Poly.
0-1. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-2.
Arcata High started a debate team this year. That's exciting. First
that's good. That's a good
interscholastic
funnel for
debate
the
team in
communications
Humboldt
department,
County.
I'm sure,
I
huh?
hope so. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
The
It's just
0-2.
great to see high school debate in Humboldt County. As far as I know, the Arcata team is the only competitive debate team in Humboldt County for a high school. And it's their first team since like the 60s or something. So
Wow.
just really cool.
Nice.
They went to one tournament and they took first and second. Go Tigers.
1-2. Slider away, and the count goes even. Aguilar tonight has walked, struck out, and grounded a second. pitch. Misses low and away. Count goes full. And now people beginning to bail.
Yeah, 50-50 and a
50-50's been
12-1
called.
score.
12-1.
Last call for alcohol, I think, has
We know
come
who
and
the
gone.
true fans are. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him.
Another strikeout.
Another strikeout. He struck out the side last inning. And now he faces Diam with a chance to strike out the side again. Diam tonight is 0 for 3. Well, I think it's fair to say that the Crabs have just overmatched this Knicks team.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1. I'll be curious for the Stonecutters, who have never been here before.
I was looking at the schedule. The Fresno A's come to town the 9th and 10th of June, and then the Rockland Stonecutters 12, 13, 14.
The 0-1 waved at and missed, took something off, a pitch low in the zone, and now it's 0-2 to Diam, so he's a strike away from striking out the side.
The Crabs then go to the Potters, and then the Athletic Edge Express come to town, the Marysville Giants.
And there's called strike 3 on the outside corner. Happy Trails, inning over.
Cake. Strike them all out. Get it, Fogelman.
Let's go 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. Crabs lead 12-1. This is Crabs Baseball 107.3 FM. On the roads. We are back.
Sounds right.
Bottom of the 8th inning, it'll be Humphreys, Fagan, and Pickett for the Crabs. We have a new pitcher on the mound, a left-hander for the Knicks, number 30. I don't know if we have a name.
That's the Crabs lineup. Let's see what I can find.
All right, not sure who it is, but he's a left-hander. Oh, Harp. He played last night. So 1, 2, 3.
Number 8, Hiram Humphreys.
Yeah, Harp was a designated hitter last night. He walked.
He was, yeah.
Struck out twice.
All right, well, he's pitching tonight.
They got a bunch of guys going both ways for the Knicks. Aguilar, Harp, there was one more that pitched last night that was batting today for them.
So here's Humphreys, lefty on lefty. And the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Humphreys tonight is 1 for 4, although he has struck out 3 times.
Elijah Aguilar pitched for the Knicks. Landon Dyham also pitched for the Knicks last night. And now Harp.
Pitch misses outside, 1-1.
I'd like to see Humphreys get started for the Crabs here. Been kind of quiet.
Yeah, he hasn't had a good first 2 games, really. 1-1 the count. And he takes pitch low. 2-1. The 2-1. Hammered in the right field. Base
There it
hit.
is.
There you go. That's what we've been looking for. Got to pitch up. And just whacked it.
Boy, he did. He did not miss. That was a loud, loud hit. And he gets a high five from the first base coach over there. First hit is a Humboldt crab.
That's actually, he actually did have a hit.
You're right. He hit in the very beginning.
Yeah.
He got us started today. That's right. Second hit as a Humboldt crab.
Man, the stands are just emptying out.
Yeah, it's getting quiet.
So here's Fagan. He is 2 for 4. And he fouls that one out of play. The 0-1 slap foul. 0-2.
Dodgers up on the Phillies 3-1 in the top of the 8th. Sorry, the back-to-back world champion Dodgers up on the Phillies 3-1, top of the 8th.
The A's are winning.
The
New York.
A's are still winning, 5-1 over the Yankees.
All right.
Seattle up 5-0 against Arizona.
The 0-2 popped in the air right side, foul territory. Right fielder giving chase, and he's going to run out of room.
What happened to the Angels? They lost 8-5 yesterday to the Rays, and I guess they're not playing today.
They're not very good.
No. I can't tell if the Mariners are good or the AL West is just bad. I think that's probably it.
The 0-2 swung on and missed, got him. One away.
Where attendance figures in, 712 of you beautiful baseball fans.
I just love watching that full moon rise
It's so great.
over the ballpark.
Thanks to 42 that stuck around.
700 plus in attendance, Bryce says, and Trey says, and thanks for the 42 who stuck around.
Nice.
Who are still here. Trey's calling out all the folks going home early.
There's a pop foul. That's going to drift into the seats
Ooh,
over in the
landed
beer.
right next to the beer tent.
Number 13, Mikey Pickett.
Looks
Beer
like it,
concession.
it landed on the actual little like tarp roof they have there to protect them. That's why that's
why
there.
that's there.
Exactly right.
So
It's fun to watch the moon change color as it gets higher in the sky.
Yeah.
It's like really kind of like orange when it comes over the hill, and then it just gets like whiter and whiter and
that
whiter.
beautiful
And whiter.
pearl color the moon has.
Yeah.
The 0-1 fouled out of play. 0-2. Another one fouled out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Humphrey's over at first. He goes. The pitch is fouled up against the backstop.
Speaking of the full moon, the first Major League Baseball night game took place May 24th, 1935. The Cincinnati Reds defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1 at Crosley Field in front of 25,000 fans. There were a bunch of people that didn't think baseball should be played at night, and I'm sitting right next to one of them. He was there in 1935,
Beginning of the end.
shouting at them from the sides. It's a daytime
Order first.
sport, he would say.
The beginning of the end. That and then the DH. That was the.
Yeah, the DH, 2 leagues, or divisions, sorry, the creation of divisions. Yeah. Benjamin's against all of it.
0-2. This is high.
If it were up to Benjamin, it would still be the Cincinnati Red Stockings.
Yep. 1 and 2.
I'm with Benjamin. I think the timelessness is an important part of baseball, which is why I hate the pitching clock. But the ABS, like, that speeds the game up. Doesn't create a clock at all.
Yes, but the point is the game does not need to be speeded up. It's at its own pace.
It just takes as long as it takes.
It takes as long as it takes. It's eternal. It's just your
So
time stops at a baseball game.
So shouldn't you take time to make sure that the pitch was right? Take a
Two
little
pitch.
extra time, Benjamin, to make
Call
sure
strike
the
3.
pitch was right.
And if they replace umpires
That's
with
bad.
AI, then
don't
who am
want
I going
that.
to yell at?
Yeah. No, I am
Two-way.
deeply committed to the fallibility of umpires in baseball. I think it is a fundamental part of the sport.
Next up, number 6.
I think it is too. You know, I mean, it goes both ways. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
I do like the ABS system.
like the weather
I
or
think it
whatever.
adds a lot of like excitement to the game, and it lets teams protect themselves from bad calls in just crucial moments. But
here's Taylor, and he grounds one over to third, and it kicks off his glove and goes into left field. Second error of the night for Diem.
the pitch clock is an abomination to baseball. That's just
It
the
is
fact.
any kind of clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I object to people. You know, the pitcher throws over 3 times the first,
Yeah,
and then the guy gets second base. For what?
You don't like that?
No, I mean, he didn't earn. How is that earned? I mean, I guess we
Right.
could say about a walk, but it's, but still.
Right. And it won't come into play tonight, but the magical ghost runner on second is another one
Super lame.
that one doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Pitch is waved at and missed. 0-1 to Osborne. Osborne has walked twice and grounded out twice tonight.
There to speed up the game, yes, I get it for sure, but like you don't just get to start at second base. That's not how baseball works.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. The 0-1.
Yeah, I hear you, Liam. Some people don't want a 20-inning baseball game because they have a life to
Just
live.
fouled away. 0-2.
And they need to turn the lights off when everyone's done playing. But yeah, it just defies everything. Like the pitcher, the batter, someone is the reason there's a person on second base. You can't just put someone out there.
That's what I mean. You just get a guy in second.
Yeah, there they are. I didn't know we could do that.
And why not just do that?
Could we just put someone on third? Let's
And
do
now they're
that.
talking about the golden inning where you can put anybody you want. I mean,
Wait, what?
Just start with the bases loaded.
Yeah,
0-1.
just start with the bases loaded in the bottom of the first, the top of the first. Yeah, just see
Fouled
what happens.
away.
Every team starts with the bases loaded every inning. The score of 41-40.
Yeah, really. 0-2 now, I think. I think it's 0-2 to Osborne. Yeah.
Electric scoreboards, Benjamin. Where do you sit? How do you feel about that? Do you want someone out there with a little card and hooks?
I think it'd be cool.
and a ladder.
Way cool. The 0-2 misses away, 1 and 2.
You think it's cool till you're the one going up and down the ladder all
I
the
mean,
time.
honestly, I would love that job.
That would be pretty fun, honestly.
And secondly, this scoreboard has given us nothing but trouble in the 2
Hey.
years we've had it.
I thought we had the best operated scoreboard in the Pacific Empire League.
It's the operator's great.
Oh,
It's the board itself.
Yeah, we can't blame the operator. Okay, it's the board.
1-2. This is outside. 2 and 2. Two. Breaking pitch popped in near back of home plate. Catcher coming back, and he has it near the fence for the third out of the inning. For the Crabs, no runs. There was a hit. There's an error, and there were 2 left. And at the end of 8, they lead 12-1. Stay tuned. Top of the 9th coming up. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. All right, yet another new member of the Crabs on the mound. Antonio Nordman to close it out here in the 9th inning. After some great pitching by Fogelman, who struck out 6 of the 7 batters he faced.
Really great outing for Fogelman.
So for the Knicks, it'll be the 8-9 hitter and the 1 hitter. Mencard, Fitzgerald, and Domenicelli. Crabs leading 12-1. 12 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. For the Novato Knicks, tomorrow at 12:30 should be a lovely day for baseball. I want to get out here around 11:30.
There was a good line today, too, an hour before. It wasn't quite as crazy as it was yesterday.
It was a big line when I got here.
But it was a big, big line going all the way down F Street there.
Yes, there was.
They got to get a second entrance to this facility somehow. Add that to the long list of things that we would love to see here at the Arcata Ballpark, like more bathrooms.
More bathrooms would be really good, yeah.
Necessary.
When it's crowded, they're just not adequate, those two.
Coming back for the Novato Knicks, number 5, Will Tokar.
Oh, looks like we have a pinch hitter. Number 5, Will something Tokar, I think, who played last night. And he takes a pitch inside, 1-0. The 1-0 goes all the way to the backstop. Antonio Nordman from West Valley Junior College. Next pitch, fastball high and outside, 3-0.
Says here Nordman did not play in 2026, presumably injured.
3-0. Right down the middle of the fastball, 3-1.
I heard you, Eric.
3-1. Right down the middle again, 3-2. I don't know what Tokar thought he was headed to first, but that looked like it was right down the middle. Three-two. Swung on and missed. Blew a fastball right past him. 1 away. We either have a skunk or some very kind.
It's hard to distinguish.
Grass.
It could be either one.
It is late in the game.
Yeah. When it clears out like this, it gets a little easier to be inconspicuous, I suppose. And also, there are a lot of skunks in Arcata, so it truly could go either way.
Here's Fitzgerald, 0 for 3. Fastball is high.
The first year we were here in Humboldt in 2015, our dogs were skunked like twice in the same year.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's got to be miserable. The 1-0.
We had to lock them in the bathroom because it was like the middle of the night and we couldn't deal with it.
That is just awful.
And so we just locked them in the bathroom and they just howled.
All they have to do
night.
is walk by my bedroom window at night, and it's like a punch.
Yeah. Burnt tires.
2-0 the count. This is high, 3-0. You know, actually, one night when I was at Neyland, up there, when I was up with my telescopes at Neyland by myself, a skunk just appeared out of the darkness and scared me, and I scared him.
Yeah.
But luckily, he didn't. He just turned and walked the other way. 3-0 misses down low. Fitzgerald walks with 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Here's Domenicelli, 1 for 4 tonight.
We had a Labrador and a pug, and the Labrador came running back in the house and jumped up on all the furniture, and the pug just came like stumbling out of the darkness, and I, like an idiot, ran out and picked him up, and then I just had this greasy skunk substance all over my shirt. It was a life-changing experience.
Check swing, roller out to second base. The runner's going to advance, throw to first, 2 away. So the Knicks down to their last out now.
That was what, a
That's a fielder's choice.
fielder's choice? Okay.
Oh, actually, it's just a put out. Sorry, it's just a put out 4-3.
4-3, that's
Yeah.
what I was looking for. Thank you.
2 away. And it'll be up to Brinson.
It's getting chilly now.
Yeah. Who's 1 for 3. Looks like maybe they put a pinch hitter in. I don't know. There's a pinch hitter. I don't know who it is. Number 46. Could be anybody.
Here's a fella.
Yeah. Takes pitch outside, 1-0. Well, there's a lot of people are not on their roster, so
Yeah.
next pitch misses away, 2-0.
Well, and at this point, it's really just getting new people in, getting some reps. They did this last night, too. They had a whole slew of pinch hitters
Yeah.
at the very end.
Yeah.
Because it's
Sure.
like you might
Just
as well
getting
go
somebody-
swing the
getting-
bat.
Just
and
get
see
somebody in
what
a bat,
happens.
yeah.
They could be making a move, you know. This could be where things turn around.
2-0, swung on a miss, 2-1. I mean, if they had a uniform that fit me, I'd go out there and bat.
I would pay money to see this.
2-1.
You were the most improved Little Leaguer
I w-
back in the day.
That's true.
They don't know what they're passing on.
2-1, misses high, 3-1.
How long do you think it takes you to get to first base, Benjamin? I really need to see you leg one out.
I don't know if I can leg it. I don't know if I can leg to first base.
Not much of a steal threat. We'll put it that way. You would get passed by the batter if they hit
3-1.
while you were on.
Slow roller out to second. That's going to end the
Good to it.
game.
Yeah.
And
All right.
That's it. For the Crabs in victory. They're 2-0 on the season. 12 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. The win goes to Cody Collins. The loss would have gone to Kai Bueller. And tomorrow, 12:30 start time. Should be a lovely day for baseball. Aaron, last thoughts?
You never know what you got with the Humboldt Crabs. They resurface almost every year, but this year we've seen 2 games with just a lot of offense.
That's
and
right.
It could be all Novato, it could be all Humboldt. It's too soon to tell, but one thing I will say is if you're a Crabs fan, it's another good-looking year to get down to the ballpark. 12:30 tomorrow. Do not miss it.
Place to be. Till then, Benjamin Schaefer along with Aaron Donaldson. Thanks a lot for listening tonight. It's been a lot of fun bringing you all the action. This is Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM.
Go Crabs, go.